go. What's that word? It's KB Nini. I'm just a girl from Chicago. Tonight I got with me Capo Risky. What's that word, gang?
Free Larry.
Toya B. What's that word, gang?
Hey, y'all.
Nuski never cared. What's that word, gang?
What's the word?
And everything we say on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not get yourself in a situation it's going to be real hard to get out of about something we said on Coda. With that being said, we got a lot to unpack tonight. I'm sure everybody that's watching this is just as surprised as
like,
me.
what is going
We
on?
don't know what's going on. Nuski, I'm familiar with you from Facebook. I'm used to you engaged, and I done seen your name a couple of times, but I wasn't really too familiar with you until y'all went to divorce court or some shit like that. Some shit y'all got coming out. I seen her share some shit, and I'm like, whoa, Toya, my girl. You feel me? So I'm very unbiased. I don't pick sides. I don't do the blackball and shit. But at the same time, when you know somebody, you feel with somebody, you feel me? Then she say, oh, I want to do an interview with her together in the same room.
Yeah.
That was weeks later, though.
Yeah, I know I'm just summarizing it. So, how the f*** did we get here? I mean, like, what's going on?
Well, before y'all get into that, I just want to vocalize that I do pick sides, and so you're gonna have to overly prove to me I don't know what's going on. I just heard it's a thing one, thing two situation going on. Y'all gonna break it down, but from what I believe, this is thing one right here. So break this down.
Lord.
I'm like,
That's fine. You could.
I guess that's interesting. Okay.
All right, so we used to be best friends.
Okay.
And we are both are like big social media personalities, like public figures. So our splitting of our friendship, it made, to me, the Facebook world pick sides.
Yeah.
It was more so you gonna either f with Toya or you gonna f with Nunu. And a lot of people just could have stayed neutral, to be honest. The beef was never with the world. It was me and her having our very first argument.
Ever in life.
Ever. And
what was the beef? Like, so is that what led here, or is that just a beef?
She said I was making posts about her.
That's why I said, was that like one beef of many?
No.
We had never got into it ever in life.
No, one beef.
That's the only beef.
We had never even had a disagreement.
I'm talking about up until now. Like, is this what caused the friction?
No, I'm speaking on what happened like 5 years ago. We had one disagreement, and then it led to us getting into it the one and only time, and it went on for the 5 years.
So this disagreement is what led to y'all.
Yeah.
We ain't seen each other in 5 years. We never got.
What was that disagreement? What was that? Okay.
We got two different sides as to why.
Two different perspectives.
Okay.
I'm Coda. You want to go first?
Well, the reason why I feel like we got into it is she just had a lot going on in her personal life. I do know that. Now, with that being said, like, this is a person that I talk to literally every single day. She could, just as well as I could call on her, she could call on me. It was one particular time where we really had to get some business done, and I kept calling her because she was the person that can do it. I didn't know how to do it because she did it for me, if you catch my drift.
I catch it.
And it was like, okay, I need you to handle this for me, or a situation gonna be going on. And she just kept brushing me off. And it was like, this shit got a deadline. Like, it really needs to be done. And I felt like she just kept brushing me off, and I didn't understand why. So when I just basically hit her up like, well, just tell me how to do it, and I just go ahead and knock it out since you're too busy to, get it done for me. And then we could just do it like that. And instead of her sending it to me, she made a post, basically was just like, I don't give a f who you is. Don't call me and ask me to do shit. You could be friends, family, whoever. And I was just like, not this shit. Like, she know I really need this done. So I just kind of felt like, knew like that was about me, because like I said, we would be talking all the time. And then it was like, I just, once she knew I needed this particular thing done, it was like she was just MIA. Like, I could barely get her on the phone. And of course, me being her best friend, and we talk every day, like, bitch, what's wrong with you?
So
what
you
happened?
Feel like that she abandoned you when she
No, I felt like I needed some business, but she was handling a lot of business for a lot of motherfuckers too. But Mans was just more so like, this shit got to get done right now. I don't know how to do it, and if you can't do it, show me how to do it, and then we could just be done with it. But instead of that, it was a long Facebook post about don't nobody hit her up and ask her for shit, and all that, and then it just kind of got like kind of weird after that because
like
I got offended.
Indirect posted about you.
I had literally just texted her.
No.
And I do.
Yeah.
I was just
but reading between the lines, I know what she's talking about. So I don't remember the post, but if I did make the post, I was getting swarmed. Like when the shit was going on, everybody need their shit done. So and my man, I'm like, bitch, you do the same shit I do. Do your own shit.
page.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know what's going on.
bitch, you do that. We do the same shit. So and my man, like, my friend can do her own.
So
But
she
to-
already knew how to do it.
No,
know how.
she didn't
That's
know
what
how to
I'm
do
asking her.
that
Just show
part
me.
of it. But I still got everybody else on my ass to hurry up and do that shit too. So I kind of did like push it to the side, but it wasn't like intentional. Like we gonna get yours done, but damn, let me get them off my ass real quick too. Woo, woo. So I probably got if a million motherfuckers saying something to me, so I'm everybody leave me alone. You know, and life still like I got kids, all type of shit. I'm probably arguing with my nigga, all type of shit going on. So it wasn't like, oh, I don't want you to get yours done, because it's like, damn, why I don't want you to get? I need you to be good too. Ain't nobody trying to get in trouble, so hell no. But I guess I wasn't moving fast enough, or again, perception is everything. That's how she saw it.
No, and then because I forgot this part, you had texted me and told me that you did it, and I was like, okay, I thought I was cool. Then I got another email like, bitch, this shit ain't been done. Like, what you doing? And then it was like after when I hit her again, like, hey, this shit still saying.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this question: was it anything going on in y'all situation, y'all friendship outside of that probably would have made you feel like this bitch dragging her feet? She don't want to help me. It's some weird shit going on.
No.
It had never been no other.
We ain't had no
situation.
issue.
How's that
It
a
was
real
simple.
friendship, folks? Like,
I was just gonna say so.
like one hiccup. It doesn't matter how big. I mean,
No, the hiccup, it sounds to me come down to, and like I say, I don't want to be sounding biased, but break it down for me on your side. But it sounds like you kind of wanted something, she didn't come through, and that's where it was kind of like, all right, fuck you, bitch.
No, I think it was probably a build up.
It was the post.
because
post.
it was
You
the
like,
post.
if you
Because
felt
she
the
didn't
way, you
respond.
could've
Because
just
she
told
didn't
me.
text me back. She just made the post.
So you felt like
I felt like that was my reply.
Yeah,
like,
you
bitch,
felt
look,
like
here
if
you go.
you
Like,
if
stop
you
bothering me
if you
about
felt
this
the
shit.
way, you could have just told me no, opposed to avoiding me, then making the post like sneak. this
Yeah, and
I'm
I would have
talking
just
about.
tried to find a way to get it done. That's how I
Toya?
felt.
but didn't
Because imagine, it was so long ago, but I know I ain't had no malice. So if you my bitch, I gotta help. I'm gonna help you get your shit done. But again, we both had our own people to, and maybe maybe that's what it was too. She had to get her people shit done, so they could have been on her back too. But shit, I had a whole bunch of pressure going on my own shit. So maybe I did move too slow, but it never was intentional to be like, I don't give no fuck about your shit because I ain't move like
Get your
that.
people based on what she told you she was gonna teach you.
No. It was never a situation with that. She had
I'm
her
trying
own
to-
shit going on. I had my own shit going on. But it was just
It was just a
before I
deadline
had
for
was a-
something
it was
that
a
needed to
It
go
was
deadline.
just
on.
something specific.
Something
that
specific,
y'all needed.
but it was
Yeah.
something specific for the whole Facebook community of motherfuckers that I had to do. So it wasn't just like, okay, I'm just stalling doing you. I got 125 people to do. Everybody on my ass.
Alright, so,
But then
like,
look,
it's a
on the flip
situation- Go
side,
ahead.
I'm sorry, but on the
ahead.
flip side, I felt like, bitch, like we talk about frivolous shit all day. Like literally. Why we just can't get this over with? Because even after that, like even man, it still never got done right now to this day. I just want to put that out there.
I'm
but
trying to figure out how to this get this messy. This
no,
small
because it was
miscommunication.
the beef was heavily influenced by Facebook. Me and her, unstoppable. Power Rangers, queens to these bitches. Like they wanted to be a part of what we had going on. We were, when I say real life idolized, heavily influenced by Chicago bitches, period, and just friendships in general. We had a lot of motherfuckers that were trying to do what we was doing, come how we was coming. Like we were inseparable at one point. So it was just like, damn, these two bitches. Oh yeah, woo woo. So I feel like had it just been something private, it would have never took this long for us to get here.
But once me and her did talk, it wasn't just that. It was other little things too.
Had to
'Cause
be.
yes, no, when you because I don't want them to think that it was just, oh, I didn't help you with that. So
Yeah.
it might have started with that.
Yep.
And then something else happened, and then you like, you know what? You know what? Maybe this bitch is acting weird once you. But again, communication is everything. So before it even spilled to social media, I'm more of a I'm that friend. I like to communicate. She don't talk to her friends about things. Well, she used to didn't. She always be like, "All right, bitch, fuck you," or get into it with them. I'm more of the Nene. What happened? Okay, well, show me where you know what I'm saying you feel offended by this because shit. Maybe I wasn't doing it.
Virgos. Shit.
I want to see it. I'm a Virgo to heart, so I want to show me where it was at. And then it was like she was just like, bitch, stop talking to me. Get off my phone. Woo woo.
Yeah,
so it's just like, damn, hold on, bitch.
Yeah.
Mad you. I'm like,
Nah.
we never got into it, so I'm mad. I'm like, I could see if I'm the friend you get into it with every month. Show me what I did. And when she wasn't coming like that, and she wasn't trying to say that,
Let's cut the shit. Cut the shit. This ain't no motherfucking talk show. Y'all trying to
we gotta get
save people feelings and all that
Look,
shit.
look,
First
we
of
gotta-
all,
No, it ain't
folks,
the one to save
y'all
your feelings.
just know I don't give a how long y'all was inseparable. Y'all was not real friends. Ain't no way in hell one hiccup on Larry Bernard Hoover, folk.
And I
On
was
Larry,
just
folk.
about to get
I don't give no
into
fuck about no Facebook or nothing. I don't give no folks. Can Facebook can a move? No matter how big a move it is on Larry, folk, if you don't come through.
See, wait.
One time.
Hold on, because I was thinking the same thing, but I was about to ask some couple of questions just to make sure that I was right about that.
Do you understand
Has
what's
it
going
ever
on?
been like, did y'all had a situation, like, she needed you a few times where you did come through? You feel
yeah,
me?
and I needed her a few times where
And
she
did
came
come through. So
Yeah.
was it
Hell
like this
yeah.
one situation where it's like, it wasn't done fast enough or it wasn't done at all, whatever the situation was, why it wasn't done, that wasn't enough for y'all to, like, how did it get to, oh, you was cheating on your husband, oh, you was, you feel me? Like, how did we get to, you was
how it
cosplaying
started?
me?
Yeah,
Like,
how it started prolonging. Okay, we had that situation. She made the post, whatever.
I asked you a
Okay.
question about that post.
Yeah.
What made you take that post to heart? What was going in your mind through that silence of her not responding? What made you? You said yourself that she was doing a million other motherfuckers. So why did you think she was talking about you specifically? Like,
why
it
you
had
take
to
it so
be something.
personal?
Out of the entire post, the only thing that was capitalized was friends. And I had just texted her. And she didn't respond. But the post came right after that. And everything was lowercase except for friends.
Okay.
So
What you talking about?
what else am I?
I ain't gonna lie, it was like 5 years ago. I've never made a post. Not when we was friends. I ain't never made a post about her. Again, like I said, it could have been everybody was. I could have just been overwhelmed at the time because I don't even remember the post.
She's gonna remember way more because she took it personally.
Yeah, because
Right.
yeah,
Opposed to
absolutely.
you
Yep.
just
Just
like,
making a
okay.
post like leave me the fuck alone, everybody, please.
You think in that time where it was like she was dodging you or whatever, you think you was building like resentment up towards her? So when you seen the post, it kind of was like, oh, this bitch talking about me, fuck
That's
her.
what I'm
Now
trying to
this
figure
It was
out.
just, I ain't gonna say resentment. It was just, I was kind of like, I will say I kind of had like clouded judgment because I'm not used to the silence. Like I said, we sit on the hours. When I say hours about bullshit, sometimes we're not even talking. She living her life and I'm living my life on the other end of the phone, but we're on the phone. So it was like when some business had to be handled, where are you? It's just how I felt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to this. So it's like now that it's something that I really need and it's something that's really important, why I can't reach you. So yeah, that did make me feel away. Like my feelings was hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
But then it was a whole bunch of not to cut you off. It was a whole bunch of like other little posts and stuff. You used to be like, oh, I know that ain't for me. Like we'll still like say, everybody leave me alone. Don't nobody call me. And then she'd be like, yeah, I know that one for me. So what you doing? Woo, we need to, like, so you would know that one for you. So I ain't thinking that you would take that one personal. And again, like I said, I don't even remember it. So that's why I know it wasn't like nothing personal.
Okay, so I understand the core situation where everything went wrong. You get that thoroughly? Okay. So moving forward, like I said, how did we get to because what I recently just seen was you went live. And when my first impression, and I'm gonna be honest, was they act just a fucking like. Go to grave this same. It's just, but I do understand that if you put me in the room with me and 5 of my homeboys, y'all would say the same thing.
Yeah.
We do all act just alike. You feel me? I don't
That's
know
why
how
y'all
long-
friends.
Exactly. You feel me? So where did you feel me? Like all this animosity is hold on, wait. Because let me make sure I get down to everything that was said in the live.
Okay.
Apparently she stalked you out to where y'all stay at. Folks now
I
great.
did feel like that.
You felt like she stalked you.
Yeah.
So at what point did you feel like it became an obsession from Toya from you?
She not talking about with no blick.
No, I'm not going. It got to a point where you said that you felt like it was an obsession, like she was obsessed with you.
I did feel like that.
Talk to me about that.
The reason
And I'm
why
gonna respond.
You
Okay.
got the right to.
So the reason why I felt like that because it was like I didn't feel like we really act alike. when we were friends. I felt like I act like Nunu, and I felt like she act like Toya. We were both like we were both a lot. Like we both got bold personalities, and I really feel like too that's what made us really like each other. Like that's what really made us lock in, because it's like, okay, yeah, bitch, you crazy too. But I noticed, or at least I felt like when we stopped being friends, people would send me shit. Like I could damn near go on my DM, people sending me laughs. This bitch is stealing everything you do. I've watched her laugh. I felt like she was being like you. So I'm watching the shit and I'm like, damn, it's like it's this me.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask 2 questions. How long was y'all friends before the hiccup?
4 years.
Yeah.
4 years. Also, y'all weren't like childhood friends that grew up. Okay, because that's the difference. Me and all my homeboys been around each other since we was 10.
Yeah.
So, and then another thing you saying, you don't feel like that she was acting like you during y'all friendship. You think it was something that she picked up after y'all was friends?
I did feel like that.
But we was doing the same exact shit when we wasn't friends.
What was she
What
doing?
was she doing that was making you feel like she was copying you?
See, it's kind of awkward now because we don't got no bad blood.
Be
So
awkward
it's
about
like,
Cursing bitches
if y'all-
clapping
the thing
bitches
is,
down to
the
the
thing
ground.
is-
what I will say is this.
Okay.
She was never like super aggressive. Like how she said, she more of the type to, I want to know what's wrong. Like, let's talk about it. And I'm more of so I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck why you mad. I don't give a fuck why you got a problem. So when I started seeing like more of that in her, it's like, bitch, when you start acting like that, it's how
I'm
I
getting
felt.
pushed to the point to do that. You can't feel,
But, you know, and that could be true, too.
Yeah. Let's see
Okay,
you out.
so first with the damn, I forgot what part to interject on. Okay, well, so she was saying that with the stalking and the moving out there. So boom, imagine I know where she lived. Okay, cool. Now I got my realtor, fan in my crib or whatever. Boom, fan a crib, perfect crib. The day I'm moving with the U-Haul, we go a different route. We don't take the E-way that everybody takes. We take like 55 into something else. And I see a big ass sign say, "Welcome to Shorewood." I put my head down. I GPS her address. I said, I just moved out here by this bitch. I said, damn.
And
so,
I think your question was how she knew your address.
Because we wasn't friends when I moved there.
we was friends when you moved there. I had just had cash when you moved there in 2021. I had never been to your house.
She had never been
But
to
once
my
we
house.
got into it, you know how fake pages will come there. Woo, motherfucker came
Motherfuckers
and gave me her
just
address.
dropping
So once we had
But
got
like literally nobody knew where I lived.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So once we got into it, we addresses and shit getting on the internet. So I GPS the address like, damn, G, I just moved. Because I'm like, I know she's staying Shorewood, never been to her house, didn't have the address. And I'm like, damn, so you got to understand how I'm feeling. Like I just moved my kids. And now I'm moving in some bullshit. I'm Googling to see how many fucking Walmarts is around. If I'm finna bump into this bitch, we so close. And then like I was cool for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Never had no run-ins. I'm like, damn, I hope my kids
That
go
was
to the
me.
same school she go to. So
me.
was not intentional. Because what be the point? If anything, we into it, we beefing. And it's like a heavy beef. It's a heavy beef. Yeah, it went from court shit. It done went to DCFS shit. It done went to police shit.
Okay,
Why would I want to move
quick
around?
question. Was the situation like keep your friends close and your enemies closer? Because you say like you knew her address, yet you still moved out there.
My papers and shit was already in. I couldn't reverse the Section 8 shit. Hell
you was
nah.
forced to move out there.
So when my realtor found the crib, I done visit the crib, everything. On the day we moving, we take a different E-way.
Okay.
So now we pass a big ass sign that say "Welcome to Shorewood."
That's how you knew, because you
So
knew she
I'm
stayed
like,
in Sherwood.
hold on. I GPS'd it and I
okay.
seen that we was literally 7 minutes away. So I'm like, I'm finna see her. I'm finna bump into her. It's finna be an issue. But again, all my shit is in my paper. I can't say, yeah, I don't want to move here now. So it's like, okay, cool. And again, felt like I was under the radar. It wasn't no issue because again, we was not getting into it on the internet for 5 consecutive years every day.
Right.
It was not that. We didn't got into it this month. Probably drag that shit out 30 days. That shit over with. 6 more, 8 more months come up. Motherfucker might do a little sneak this and shit like that. It was one of those. Like we don't fuck with each other. We don't like each other.
And it all stemmed from that one situation about that
Who's a snitch?
the snitch. You told on somebody.
Somebody told.
Told on what?
Told on what?
About
You
what?
said some police shit.
Court.
like
You
court
said
They
you
ass
was
was
in
dragging me to
court.
court like
Who told on
Who
who?
was dragging you to court?
Toya.
Court.
And bitches that I ain't seen like in 5 years was saying like I was shooting at them, like I was coming to their house.
Shooting.
You have a button on that bitch?
Like this shit never happened. And that's the only thing that saved me was because they lied and said that I did this shit like on a Tuesday at 3:00.
Did they use you was at
We
work
had
or
an
something?
alibi.
my baby school bus driver wrote an affidavit.
Lies.
I got my baby.
So again,
Off
I
the
don't
school
know.
bus.
I don't know.
I was a school bus.
They only get paid like 20 something an
we in
hour.
Will County. You gotta
we in
listen.
Will County.
We in Will County. It's totally different than Cook County. They get shit done. They don't play out there, especially when it come down to shit like
they
that.
bored.
They don't have a life out there.
So look, like I'm glad that y'all hatched their thing out, and I don't want to seem like I'm messy trying to pull up shit y'all probably. Because the thing is, folks, like
We're supposed to
when
be
when it was on being presented to Facebook when it came across my desk, this shit sounded like a Lifetime movie, folks.
It
like,
was. It was.
So that's what I'm
It
trying
was
to
a
understand.
Lifetime movie that did not have to be. It
What
didn't.
was the Lifetime movie?
Okay.
And both, in either your perspective, then yours.
Okay. So the Lifetime movie for me. Let's stand back all the way from when you said, okay, so with the first thing, the first situation, which made it a little awkward for me. So now we're moving along from that. Okay, you ain't talking to me, right? But then when you do call, you just, hey, what you doing? Nothing, cooking, woo woo. Oh, okay, I ain't doing no woo woo. But the conversations is not like, it's not giving what they give. It's giving more so temperature check. Because the shit that I need done still not done. So now we're getting to the point where I'm like this bitch playing with me. It's how I started to
y'all
feel.
was still talking when she knew that y'all was supposed to do it. And every time you asked her about it, she kind of brushed you off.
Yes. And then it went
so
from.
did you just not want to do it, honestly?
No, I did not, and I can say that then and now. It wasn't that I did not want to do it. Me personally, me and her did the same shit, so it was just like, gee, come on, you see, I got all
I didn't
this
know
shit.
that. I didn't know how to do that part.
I'm gonna get to you last. I'm not gonna lie. I probably did put her like I'm gonna get to your shit, but it's
With a
not
deadline.
It's not an intentional.
At any point that you try to teach her,
Send her the screenshots.
and
No.
she just wasn't picking up what you was putting down.
No, that didn't happen.
Was you getting more
because
bread?
somebody else that was cool with her that said that they got it from her gave it to me, and the shit took like 3 minutes. So that made me even more mad because I'm like, this shit take like 3 fucking minutes, and she really just made me hog her down for this shit. So now at this point, I'm pissed, Nene. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pissed.
What you paying?
Oh, so wait. So you saying you didn't know how to do it?
No.
You was waiting on her to do it, but the person that taught her how to do it.
No, she gave it to somebody other than me, and they was like, "Damn, that's petty as hell," and sent it to me. You could do this shit yourself. It don't take no time, and it took like 3 minutes.
You had already sent.
I know for a fact, like anything that I get, like that was my best friend, so you was gonna get it before anybody else.
I never got it. I wouldn't have asked.
And if it was something, and that's what I'm saying. So the situation to me, I'm thinking we can sort of about some whole other shit. I'm not even thinking about that because if I did that and I had to do what I need to do for you, maybe I missed, like she said, I told her I did it, and then there was another step that probably needed to be done. Again, I know anytime I said I'm gonna do some shit, I put your shit through. Now, if you need to step 2 through 8 after the fact that it was put through, that could have possibly been a possibility. But why the fuck would I not?
But that wasn't because I got the email saying after she said that she did it, like this shit still ain't been tended to. Time winding down type shit. But the thing was, okay, after that, because now I got this shit done, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling the way now because once I see how simple it is, it was just like, I felt like that was kind of weird. After that, like I said on my live, this is still during this time, she texted me about somebody. And like I said, this is my best friend. The shit done now. And I'm one of them type of people too. Like, noted. Like, you was bogus as hell, G, but all right, cool. Because you might do have shit going on. So it wasn't that big of a deal then. What really made it a big deal was after that, when she was texting me about a specific person and a picture of them that was going viral. I'm busy. I'm kind of doing something. She's sending me the picture of them, and she keep on laughing. She's sending me the comments and shit. I'm brushing it off. But I'm kind of like reading the room at the same time because she keeps sending me this shit and sending me comments, and it's a motherfucker that she really don't like and a motherfucker that I never met but did not like because she had a strong dislike for this person. So it was
we
just...
say names on this podcast.
We definitely name names on this show.
We not beefing now. So
okay.
It was my baby daddy, other baby mama.
Yeah.
So at the time, me and her were beefing. And yes, this my best friend. We're trolling, bitch. Like, we trolling before trolling was a troll. What motherfuckers be saying is troll. So you going viral. They talking about you. I don't like you. I'm sending it to her. We laughing. And because I did get a piece of your laugh when you was like, I wanted you to talk about her or comment. Even if you would have commented, don't tag me. And you know me and this bitch is going to court. Don't tag me in it. She's taking me to court.
I didn't know that they
talk
had no
shit
court shit
about it. But don't.
But she was... Matter of fact, I think you did say something
Yeah,
about some court
we
shit.
was
when I
going
think
to,
back.
me and the baby mama, me and the other baby mama, and I love you to death if you watching this. I'm so sorry, you gotta bring it up. Me and her was beefing heavily. We is going to court. I want to get, she trying to put charges on me, all type of shit. So yeah, if you gonna talk about her, yeah, look at this, look what they saying about her. That's friend
But
shit.
look
Bitch,
though,
I'ma send you some
like
shit
after
to
the
talk
A
about.
screenshot, she just told y'all how I am. Bitch, what you want to do? It's how I felt.
Okay.
Bitch, laugh with me on the phone.
I don't like this bitch because of you already.
Wait. Because I might be starting to see where the resentment come from. When you were sending these screenshots, was that around the time lingering that she was supposed to be
Yes.
do the shit?
Yes. And it
So
still
in
wasn't
your heart,
done.
you
But you
feeling
said,
like
you,
this?
but
like,
you
bitch,
said
how you-
somebody gave
I
it to
feel
you,
like-
so you had it.
But she ain't know that though.
Wait. Break
But she
it
ain't know
down.
that.
Break it down. I'm just trying. Correct me when I'm wrong. Just make sure I'm getting it. Like I said, your resentment was kind of starting to build up on the leading up
Because it's
to,
like how we got time to
you
do
got
this.
time to do all this, but you
Okay.
ain't got time to teach
So
me how
it-
to do the shit. So you starting to feel like she personally
she was
just
already
didn't want
irritated
you to
with
know
me.
the
Yeah,
shit.
because it's like when it's time to handle business, I can't reach you. But then when it come down to her, look at this. So we could laugh at this shit for literally like an hour. Like I'm not lying. And it was like I was laughing at it at first, but then after a while, it just kind of got like, okay, this shit. Like what we gonna
but
do?
you saying that y'all doing all this because you thinking that you already put some shit through. You think that it's something
That's how I
already
feel. I feel like I was
So,
already done. I
when
didn't
you
even know
was
nothing about a
feeling
second
like
email
this,
until she's saying right now she got an email saying
when
that
you
it
was
never
building
done. We
this
never talked
resent-
about
hold
that.
on. So when you was building this resentment, like, oh, this bitch ducking me, you never
communication,
came to her and was like
No,
what's
remember I
up with-
told you. I told her like you said that you did it, but I got an email saying that this
So
shit
you
not
already told her
done.
one time.
I got a question.
That was twice.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Time then you
the
started feeling like, all
time
right, I'm
frame
digging.
and what needed to be when you asked her in the deadline, how much months or weeks?
Yeah, in between.
I think it was probably like 2 months, like a 2
2
months.
months?
Like
Wait, from the screenshots with the girl?
No. From the time that it was like the deadline, say the instant the deadline was like January 15th of 2021.
I started telling her like 2 months before the deadline,
we
but
is
now the
in
deadline
November.
like 3-4 days away.
How many times?
I don't remember the
How many
deadline.
Yeah,
times did you
I
ask
swear to
within
God.
the 2 months? How many times did you ask within the 2 months, knowing that she was busy?
Damn near like every other day. Cause we talk every day, but now it's like I'm starting not to ask as much because it's not getting done.
Okay, but let me say this though, and this just me just thinking. If you saying like somebody that I supposed to have gave it to, which could possibly be true, I probably did. Why you just ain't do it if you had the answer?
No, that's what I said. She gave it to me, and I did it myself. I said then it took like 3
No,
minutes,
you
and
said it
that's what
still
made me.
wasn't done.
No,
You said
the
even
thing
right now
is-
it still ain't done, so it must have been.
No, when I
another-
say it still wasn't done through you. Is what I mean.
That's what I was just finna say. What I comprehend her to be saying is that she waited so long to do it, and that when she finally found out how to do it, it made her kind of. That's where the resentment came from.
Because it was like it literally took like 3 minutes.
So me and you never got
just
into it.
did-
So then that's when you be like, "Hey, friend, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really trying to kick it, bitch, because I feel away. Let's get past this."
But
because I've been asking you for 30 days or 60 days to do this shit for me, and you didn't do it, and I don't appreciate what bitch I did on my own. That's
Right, communication.
But and that's not this not your fault, but like you just said, I'm not that type. Like I'm
get
the
that.
type I'm like a mental note type of motherfucker. Like
I
that
get
was
that.
bogus.
Hold on,
but
because I get that. I get that. Because it's like, if you see I need something done, you know I need to do it, and you watch me do it, I'm
Yeah.
going to get it done, but it show me, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like
like
you
you ain't
didn't
give a
want me.
fuck.
But then where
So-
do my other characteristics come in at?
That's
Because
what I
again,
was
this my
just
best
finna-
friend,
this-
and you get
I was
it.
just
Anything
about to get
I
to that.
touch, G, anything, I don't give a fuck, even if she didn't want the shit. It was, she always was doing her own shit. So even when you didn't want it, here you go, up, here you go, up, here you go. And this, it's been it's been
it wasn't like
official
that
to
in
you.
the beginning. I could say that.
Okay.
We can't really like
to
say
it.
too much because this
Nah,
shit is
please
kind of
don't.
like.
We
Let's-
understand.
but
We
they
what's
understand what we
going on.
talking about.
Right.
Just-
Yeah,
y'all
we ain't
just
gotta
read
get-
between the
we
lines.
already
Yeah,
know-
they
we
already know
already
what
know
y'all
what
talking
y'all
about.
talking. We know what y'all talking
But it was just
about.
like in the beginning, like do this, do that, and I'm gonna make sure you good.
Oh, but here's my thing though. Okay,
I ain't
so
never spoon feed you
she
though.
was-
So
she
I
was
don't
But
know
trying
into
to-
that.
She
because
was
you
trying
told me this. You was like, I got some shit where you could get some shit, but I have to get to a certain level first, and then I'll let you have at it. And it was like, huh? That happened,
That did happen.
and we best friends.
The second go round. Because man, I mean, again, I don't got no excuse for it. Again, this Chicago, she be burning up. And again, like I said, it was so much shit I'm passing her that she was not even doing. She wasn't doing. So when this came around, I'm like, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to you, but if you want to, just pass me your shit. I guess you. I'm gonna make sure woo. But again, even in that statement, you still had that shit, G. Look, what, a week or two later, you still had it.
But it
You
was
still
but
had it,
it
so-
but it was from you seeing me trying to figure it out though.
You what? What
I
about the
was.
so what? No, I ain't saying you wasn't, but I seen maybe again. I still seen how when I'm passing the shit to you, you had your own other money shit going on. You wasn't even doing that shit. So what I'm finna keep on here going nothing.
Because I
you
would have
not
did it for
doing
you.
it.
Because I would have did it for you.
Entitlement.
Regardless.
Entitlement. I was just finna
You
say
can't-
that's what it said. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm been trying to be.
I feel you though.
biased as
I
can be, folks.
do feel you coming from, but it's entitlement though.
But it's not entitlement if I find my own way. And then when you see me finding my own way, then you double back.
No, it's entitlement when it's I always got your back, but the one time where I can't do it, it turned into
but we
resentment.
didn't have no friction due to that though. Like that never played a factor.
This
in,
is what I'm trying to get to.
that never
Like-
played a part in our friendship. It never made me
She
feel.
was charging, right? She was charging rules, right? She didn't charge you though, right?
Never.
So right, so you gonna get pushed to the back because I need this now. You don't know
The
what I
people
got
that I
going
gotta-
on. I gotta get this. Even if it's just the first round, I know we gonna be doing this for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Even if I got to do this right for the first
But
year,
years had
I got
passed.
you.
No, he's talking about when the deadline was coming up. So again, the whole Chicago in a panic.
Shit going on.
I mean, and that's understandable too.
So let me.
That's understandable too.
So I understand Nunu end, but I'm trying to see your end. Okay, so with your end, like where your anger and your resentment come from?
So my anger and my resentment came from, again, like I said, this been my friend for 4 years. We never had no fucking disagreement. Maybe nah, bitch, I don't think that was right. Woo, woo. But it never was a argument. So when this particular day come, again, I'm sending her the pictures or whatever. So when she's tagged me in the status, I'll get on the thing like, leave me up out of this woo woo, because I'm already going to court. You know what I'm saying? We already got court shit going on. And so about hours later, she texts me like, I'm finna go live and I'm finna tell my truth. Now, mind you, to your best friend, think about your best friend. Your best friend saying they finna go live on you. You know my whole entire life. So what the fuck is you about to go live and say? And why? What just happened? Now, I'm texting her, what happened? Woo? She like, I'm just tired of this. Woo, I gotta tell my truth. I had made a status, cause she's talking about the status. I made a status like, I'm finna move, motherfuckers finna move around from and correct me on the status after I get done, because I don't remember exactly what it said, but I know I had to kick one of my friends, I'm sorry, babes, out the wedding, because it's my wedding. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be doing all that shit with you, and you trying to make it about you, it's not about you. So I made a status like, damn, gotta kick another motherfucker out of my wedding. After that status came hours later, me personally, how I feel now, just from talking to her, I think it was already the feeling about the loan shit, the shit. And me not handling that the right way, and now here comes some other shit. So it's like you letting it build up instead of us sitting down talking about it. And you like, all right, bitch, fuck it. I'm finna resort back to doing what I do. I clap bitches on the internet, and you ain't no exception. And from me and her, like, our relationship was so, to me, so not like, it's like it was so strong on my end, what I thought it was, because motherfuckers used to be like, damn, G, y'all gotta be fucking. It's no way that y'all
I'm
not
starting
fucking.
to think y'all might have.
We never did. We trauma bonded.
We did.
We trauma
We
bonded
did.
so bad.
Who was the abuser then?
We had different
outside?
abusers.
We had different abusers.
Then that's not a trauma bond.
No, I never met nobody that went through what I went through, so it was a trauma bond. Oh, this happened to you. This happened to me too.
Okay,
Do
so
you
yeah,
feel
y'all
like this? This was my
bonded
first
off of
person that
trauma,
I ever in life met somebody that the same shit happened to me. So I'm talking to you, you giving me insight on shit, and I'm like, damn, I don't feel weird no more because this person is going through this too. So now every time we got something to talk about, that was my first person I ever encountered that went through that. So I'm damn, bitch, we gotta, what the fuck going on? What you finna go live and say? Now, mind you, when she told me she was gonna go live and say it, she didn't say it. Man, she having a party this night. I knew that it was like almost to the point of no return, because the people at her party, she gave them my number. So now they calling my phone. Bitch, you said my niece did this to your son. Bitch, I'll beat your ass. Woo. I'm like, damn, this bitch ain't never, like, why is we here? Man, I'm still on the phone. What did I do to you? Show me what I said. Woo. Like, I'm texting you like you my nigga. Like, damn, like, what the fuck? Because I don't want to get into it with you. We never got into it before. So I ain't thinking that this going to be our blow up. The bitch is texting my phone. Motherfucker come put sugar in my tank. I'm texting her like, damn, you didn't let a motherfucker put sugar in my motherfucking
Not
tank.
me.
Not her.
Right. And I didn't know about this either.
The motherfuckers that's texting my phone like, damn, her other friends at the time. So we never was coming back from that. It was like, I'm finna just give you your space. I was so fucking fucked up from like that one incident. I ended up changing my number. Like, I don't even want to be bothered no more. So that was November 28th. I swear to God, no contact or nothing. She ended up getting her body done. So we started talking around the time that she had got her body done. And she did come to me and tell me, like, I still didn't get my off the bam done. Mm-hmm. Now, we talked about that. I'm telling her about my car. Like, damn, your people, then woo with my car. She coming at me like, don't come at me with this bullshit. I don't want to hear this shit. But your people that did this shit to my car gang, like me and you, it was never that deep. We got past that about 2 weeks later, and then I wake up. It's like January 1st. I'm asleep. My phone. You drunk as hell on the New Year. I ain't get up till like 2. All my messages. Nunu on live talking about you. Nunu on live talking about you. And then my man, I'm like, well, here we go. Because this my best friend, bitch. You know everything about me. So it was like, damn, why did it have to come to that? Why in that time frame you couldn't be like, you moving foul as hell, bitch, and I don't like it. Let me sit you down and we gotta talk about this shit because again, I'm not no bitch that we done got into it 50 fucking times.
So you feel betrayed?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now, because that was her version.
Yeah.
It's always 2 sides. Always.
Two sides of the truth.
3 sides.
Because that's what we
Two
finna
sides
get
of the
down
And
to.
that's my perception of what
That's
Exactly.
her perception.
You gave both perceptions, and it's the truth. Or folks not
A lot was
brave.
left out.
Okay, fill in the gaps.
Okay. So like she said, the shit that happened with the baby mama. Mm-hmm. She started sending me this shit. I have developed like a real life, if I see this bitch, I'm gonna knock this bitch out type of sense. Because of all the shit that she told, not Toya, the baby mama.
Oh.
Because she had told me so much about her and how she did her wrong and
Oh, so you basically like, she told you so much about this bitch. You don't like her
so
neither.
it's like, it's to the point where you want to keep this shit in the messages. I want her ass. So I come up under there. I comment. I say, this is what happens when bitches fuck bitches baby daddies and have a baby bam and try to go get their body done. They fuck their stomach up because they was trolling her about like her belly button being up too high after her tummy tuck. Toya come under there. Please don't tag me in this. I have nothing but love for her. I don't have a problem with her. I'm grown. Woo woo. So I'm pissed because guess what they doing? They in the comments like, "Oh, Toya, I love your growth." And
she make you seem like
she got to duck her
I'm
shit.
going
She
to
in
court.
She got to duck her shit. She in
I'm
court.
going to active court on heresy.
But look, I'm agreeing to that now because that's what she's saying. But I don't remember no court shit. But
We
if
had
she's
real life
saying
court.
that happened.
Now hold on,
I'm just
what
going
I was saying,
off.
what
I'm
I
just-
was what I was
wait.
saying,
Yeah, let's
saying,
get to the
you
nitty-gritty.
know we was going to court because you had some shit for me.
But I went to court with you.
No, not that.
And
You
it-
had
it
to
was over.
Do some shit. And hell no, you had to do some shit for me on my end for me to win the case.
Okay.
We was going to court. So
Right, so that's what I'm saying. I remember it being over.
It wasn't. Oh hell no!
But like I said, this was 5 years ago. So
Yeah.
I could have it. I could have it fucked up. But from what I recall, we was done with that shit. So, and that's why I felt like I was ready to beat her ass too, because I remember the shit being over. So fuck that bitch. Fuck the messages. I want her ass personally. It's how I felt. So that's why I said what I said. And it was like when you didn't back me up, and now everybody at me like, she's grown beyond that shit, like she said, and leave that alone. And we've waited too long for them to get like. Stop fucking playing with me.
you feel
That's
like
how
it
I
made
felt.
you?
No, so
the
look.
bad
It
guy.
made it look bad.
Yeah.
For sure.
When I didn't even know that this shit was going viral, I was at home minding my business. And I got text with this shit for like a literal fucking hour for real. Like it was like 8 screenshots of this shit. So to me, she told y'all how I am. I don't know. What we doing? I don't want to keep texting about this shit. You want me to knock this bitch out. That's why you keep sending it to me. So that's what the fuck is finna happen.
No, bitch, we was laughing like we laugh at everybody else.
No, we was laughing, but I was ready to beat her ass. Maybe you just didn't know I was ready to beat her ass. I made it on. But like she said, we cool with you now and we both love you. So we talked about 5 years ago. Don't get offended.
I be like that too.
So,
Because if you
yeah.
telling me, you must want me to whoop her ass.
Like, cause what you keep telling me for? Like, I don't care
about
about this bitch stomach. It's how I felt. Like, what we gonna do? So when all of that shit happened, and like I said, how I recall it on my end, all the court shit was over, and then she came under there on some. I've grown beyond this and I don't do this type of shit and I'm only here because of you, that was kind of like goofy. I didn't say no shit to her about it, but I did make a status. I did.
What'd you say?
I said, I'm so glad that my mama didn't raise no weak, scary ass bitch. I don't know what the fuck be to you bitches. That was the exact post.
Yes, it was.
Because I was pissed because I had so many bitches. Y'all gotta understand. She got a following and I got a following too. So if I'm on there on some messy shit on your behalf in my eyes, and then you come up under that like, no, I don't have a problem with her, but in the messages it's like, fuck this bitch, I don't like this bitch. I'm confused because what we doing?
That's in my messages with my best friend. We is talking shit.
But
I don't want you to
but
tag me and we going to court. Because now, here go a screenshot. Yep, and here go a best friend and she tagged him. And we taking it to court. Hell no, I'm very much afraid of the jail, of any jail and the police.
Did you feel like that her friendship was based on the beneficial shit that came from your friendship?
They wasn't best friends, folks.
No, because we was friends before that shit even happened.
Wait.
That is what ended the
We
friendship.
was friends for
Because
2 years before we became in a different
okay, that's cool
financial
because a
state.
person could be your friend as long as everything going good. As long as that would
No,
need
that's
me.
what
because
I'm
this
trying
the
to-
same
that's what I'm trying to
bitch I was
say.
struggling with.
But
Like, let's not get it
you gotta
confused.
understand,
I'm
folks.
asking, wait, hold on. I asked her a question. You can't
Okay, go
answer
ahead,
it
go
for
ahead.
now. You can rebuttal her
No, go
answer,
ahead,
but you
go
can't
ahead.
answer it
You
for her.
right.
Do you feel like that y'all friendship was based off as long as I'm available to you? You feel like motherfuckers say your loyalty is just as good as long as your beneficial reason. Like you can't benefit from me no more, then it your loyalty ain't the same. You thought it was you think it's one of them type situations?
So this is really my first time answering this. And up until the live, I never felt that way. But this is what it's like, man, you didn't seen her live, G. This bitch done said a gang of shit. Then she just over the top with a lot of shit. The only thing that hurted me on her first original live, on the very first day that she went live, she went on live and said, I'm not gonna lie. And this how you know it's so trauma, because I remember it word for word. I think I still even got it. I ain't gonna lie. I was using her. I don't give a fuck. My mama told me if you see a cow, milk it. And motherfuckers start coming in the comments like, hell yeah, if you see a sucker, lick it. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I never knew so many motherfuckers felt like that. And I'm like, damn, I'm genuinely being your friend. And you was on this motherfucker telling these people you use me. My heart was real like broke. Like, God damn, bitch, you really felt like that, G?
Now wait, let me just say this too.
And after that,
After
after that, I kind of like clocked out that shit. Like, damn, because it's like, damn, I don't want to feel like that, bro. But you told this you got over 2,000 views on this live, and you said that shit to them. And it was just like, when I saw the comments coming in, they was like, hell yeah, that's what I would have did too. You was like, she got it, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, damn, bitch, I'm thinking because man, you, before anybody start getting any type of real motherfucking over the top money, let me borrow your link card, bitch. My link don't come on to the 10th, your shit come on the 6th or the 4th. Let me get that. She giving me her link card, I'm passing her my shit back.
Was
so
it an
damn.
investment?
First of all, let me say this. I'm one of them motherfuckers where my mouth, I will say a whole bunch of shit that I know gonna piss you off.
Just to
that
hurt you.
I weaponize my mouth. I do.
too.
I will say a whole bunch of shit that I don't mean. And honest to God truth, that was one of them. But I'm gonna tell y'all where they came from.
Yeah, I say a lot of shit that I don't mean, but I say the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, but that wasn't one of them because again, I was already okay. I had just bought my house. I was gone. I can't speak like on her behalf or her situation, but it was like what I did say was I feel like a motherfucker was mad because I had less and I still did more. Now that was what I did say. Okay. When it came down to using her for anything, I didn't use her for shit because like she said, we both had our own things going on. Very early on, I was going my way and she was going her way, and we would still come together and we would spend our money together, but we was not making money off of each other. Like, I just want to get that, I want to get that straight first. But how I ended up going live was because after that, she had made a status, like she said, about saying how they kicking motherfuckers out their wedding, which was literally after the shit happened with me commenting about the girl. Then she made a post. Oh, I just got done talking to my husband and my fiance, and we decided that we got to rearrange our whole wedding party because motherfuckers is weird and woo woo. And this is like literally seconds after all this shit is going on in the comment section. Yes, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because that's about me. Is exactly how I felt. This shit just happened literally less than fucking 5 minutes ago, and here you go with another status. Man, I'm her maid of honor.
This was the status where she said she used you?
No, this was the status that she made that made me go live.
It made her go live.
She forgot to say that.
Man, Drew,
she didn't say
anybody
that.
that know they not to, what you doing? I'm gonna cut you off.
No, you go ahead.
Anybody that's planning a wedding or anything, G, you get. I swear to God, that's like one of the most stressful shit that you ever gotta go through. And again, I don't even want to say my friend's name, but I was arguing with my friend Christy. I'm sorry, babes, but I gotta tell my truth. I'm arguing with my friend Christy, and I'm like, damn, G, I gotta kick you out my wedding because right now I don't need you standing behind me and you feel away. If you feel this type of way, I'm not gonna say what we had going on, but we arguing and shit. So man, you, it's just life, and it ain't even about you. So I make a status. Me and my husband, man, we going through some shit right now. I ain't gonna lie. Me and my fiance, I gotta rearrange my motherfucking wedding because the bitches standing behind me ain't. I need bitches standing behind me. That's for me.
I text her soon as she made the post. I forgot that part. I didn't jump straight on live. I text her because, like I said, this is when everybody is in the comments acting like whatever the fuck with her and this girl. I text her and I said, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that shit was kind of bogus. I said, and I just sent your status about your wedding. I'm assuming that you talking about me. So you don't have to make no hard decisions when it comes to me, Toya. I'll bow out gracefully and I'm gonna let you enjoy your wedding.
And I said, what is you talking about? The status not about you. I told her that day.
So Nuski, it sounded to me like you took a lot of stuff personal that wasn't necessarily for you.
Then why not just say like this not for me or this?
Wait.
Y'all wasn't not best friends. Y'all wasn't folk.
We gonna get to
I've been trying to get to that
but we
forever.
gotta have an interview. We gotta have an interview before we get to the.
Oh my gosh. Folk, they think because they on the phone for 12 hours talking about nothing. You don't know her. If you don't know her intentions, she don't know your intentions. Y'all not best friends, folk. On Labor not Uber, folk.
Because listen,
there's no way in hell. Okay, go ahead.
Because I get it, folk. Because it's like, why would you think I'm talking about you? You feel me? Okay, if I make a post and I be like,
niggas would never get into it about no goofy shit like that.
But that's why y'all
niggas.
But wait, because I'm a female. No, never mind.
Never.
But wait,
it's just the fact that saying it out loud. I swear to God, I say so. Where this shit sound goofy as hell?
Oh, goofy as hell,
but it's also fucking 5 years later. So we sat on the phone
at the time.
It ain't 5 years later. It was 30 days ago.
No. I'm saying 5 years later now. No, I'm saying 5 years later now. And guess what? And when we sat on the phone, that's what the fuck we said. As we said this shit out loud and repeated this shit back to one another. What the fuck are we even talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
My bad. Go ahead.
But fuck all that. Because we got to get down to the nitty
You want to get messy shit? Go ahead.
Because it sounds like y'all done had hiccups and y'all done had that conversation a whole lot of times. And then what it sound like is a bad day over an unhealed wound on Carter Grave. What it sound like is what y'all going to keep doing is going along to get along. And what I'm trying to find the intention here. Because it's really starting to sound like as long as it's beneficial for you, you gonna do whatever or say whatever that it is that need to be said and done to get what you want. So we gotta.
It ain't nothing she want from me or need from me right now. We done had no. She went live. Okay, she went live. She had an interview, right? Because you don't know what's going on.
I don't.
She went live. She had an interview. On the interview, she was saying everything she's saying. The interview person, messy as hell, calls me. Now, man, I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm in the bed. Everybody from, again, the bitches on Facebook, bitches that be on her page, egging her on, they still slide in my inbox because they're messy. They need somebody to follow their way. I feel like we're their leader. So they like, yeah, they're calling you on the live. I'm like, what? He like, call him back. I'm like, I don't want to call him back. He like, no, I'll call him back. Damn, all right, fuck you, because now he telling me to call him. I call back now. We all on the interview. Her guy on the interview. It's going up. It's going up. But after the interview, I sent her a message because in the ending of her interview, she was like, she don't really know how to feel. And I'm like, damn, again, maybe she needed a conversation. Maybe she needs some closure. So I sent her a message. Whenever you ready to have a real conversation, the one that's not for the internet, let me know because we can have it.
Somebody here is a fucking goofy. And somebody here is a fucking predator.
What?
I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
A predator?
Yeah.
That sounds...
Somebody a predator.
I don't like the word predator.
Because somebody was here without good intentions. I'm just trying to figure out who. Somebody showed up and bad intentions can develop. Don't cut her great, because sometimes you can be so given to a person, and this is where a lot of my friendships went wrong. You can give so much and give so much, and a person can, instead of like feeling grateful, they can start feeling entitled. They could think that this is what you're supposed to be doing. So when you don't do it, you feel me, they get to feeling the type of way, because it's like, oh, she not doing this shit because of something I did or something she feel about me. It's just, you feel me, for whatever reason. But that's kind of what you getting at too. Like, it's one of them type situations.
Over the time, the 5 years, I had time to sit back, especially after our conversation, after the dude interview. And what I came from, and if I'm wrong, just correct me. I think that Nunu went into survival mode when I didn't do the shit that she needed. You know what I'm saying? The shit, the little 1-2 shit.
Survival mode.
Yes, because listen.
No, not true.
Okay, that's just how I feel.
Well,
I feel like she needed it done.
Explain what you mean by survival mode before you tell me if it's true or not.
Okay, so it was, this shit got to be done.
Right.
It's a matter of fucking life of police. Bitch, you ain't doing it fast enough. I need you to hurry up and do it. I'm on these people paying, I'm gonna do them woo. I'm not trying to slight you, but I gotta handle my, you know what I'm saying, my shit, because again, everybody in a frenzy on fucking face. We don't know what the fuck finna happen. And again, it's people getting arrested as a result of that shit right now today. So I wasn't moving fast enough, and she took it as a personal, and I swear to God, I'm still gonna say today it was not personal. So instead of her coming to me like, hey bitch, listen, get me on FaceTime and do this shit right now. Let's get this shit. You did not. We would have did it.
No, I did. And then you said your uncle had just passed.
My uncle died. He got killed. So cool. You
said your uncle had just
my
passed.
uncle had died in the midst of all of that. So again, if I can't get you that day,
I don't know.
He got hit by a car. He got killed. So again, if we can't do it that day again, you got kids. I got 5 fucking kids. I'm not sitting at home all day not doing nothing. Again, I have no malice and no fucking ill intent with you. Why the fuck would I want anything to be on your shit or you going to jail? Again, we ain't into it. We best friends, so bitch, of course. But again, I still got other obligations to do. So what I think is, I feel like it was just like, man, shit, I got to get this done. This bitch stalling with this shit, and you started growing resentment. So now it's like, to me, you was looking for shit. Oh, this post could possibly about me. Now you feel that type of way. Now here comes something else. Oh yeah, this bitch doing this. You irritated with me. You already said you felt the way with before that, and then I'm sending you pictures of this bitch, and you bitching the time you sending the pictures, you could be doing my XYZ. So you started feeling away, and then you just like, you know what, bitch, fuck you. You ain't gonna do it, or I ain't got no more use for you.
Now,
so now I'm finna
keep
go mad and treat you.
Keep in mind, because it's always another side.
I'm listening.
I began to feel this way because, like I said, from the beginning, I had to make my own way, which is nothing wrong with that. We grown as fuck. We make our own way. To me, I felt like my way ended up being better than her way. So it started to be, fuck you. Yeah, I understand that you need this done, but bitch, you good. I'm still trying to figure my shit out. Because again, during this time.
Do you feel like she was hating on you?
What way?
No.
Without saying, what you mean?
No. When she said, do you think like she could have probably started have a resentment towards you, or do you feel like she could have been looking for things? And I just want to clarify that was not the case, because it was nothing going on other than me trying to get this done.
Fast forward, you said that your way things had began to look a little better for you than it was looking for her.
Yes.
At that point.
And I felt like that played a role too.
Do you think that played a role in why she was slow for it?
Yes, because at the time.
Listen, hold on.
Oh, I was asking about the way.
So in a little way, you felt like she was hating on you a little bit. Like,
it did begin to feel like that. Because
wait.
Okay,
so it felt like, to come in this shit, like, yeah, you was looking out, but I still had to make my own way. I made my own way to a point that it kind of got past you or advanced a little bit past you. You started to. Okay, so now when I do need you, it's like, I will bet you.
Yeah.
You don't need it like
because
that.
Another thing that I didn't like is she started kind of like paint a narrative, which is why I feel like a lot of motherfuckers. The narrative was, the same shit that she just still did. Oh, when she just made the status that got us here. Oh, you broke bum po ass bitch. I never really liked that because of the simple fact why we had all of that shit going on. And when she painted like this whole picture of me, like, oh yeah, this bitch was mad and this bitch was this. I had no reason to be mad. I had a lot of good shit going on. I had got me a fucking house built from the ground up for me and my kids. I was 29 years old. $300,000 house. Me and my kids. She was staying in a hotel, and this is not no shade. This is just me speaking the truth.
This is not a shady conversation.
Okay.
This is getting
so
to
it's
it.
like, I never liked. It was like I felt like I was in a place where you didn't want to do it together. I found my way. I can't hold that against you. Like I said, we two grown as women. But guess what? You didn't want to do it together. Now I'm over here. I didn't tell her that I was buying my house. You know why? Because I didn't feel like it was nothing to tell. Some shit you just keep to yourself until it's done, until you sign off on it. She found out with the rest of the world.
Like she was a
no, you did tell me you was buying your house. You told me who was helping you. The girl, I ain't saying her name, but you did tell me. But no, it never was us doing it together because, like I said, anything I ever get, I passed it over. So you doing your shit, I'm doing my shit.
But that was after I was already established.
When I was doing it, I'm pregnant. So you got to understand, you wasn't pregnant. So my work ethic was way deeper. I'm doing this shit. I'm seven people a day, 7K an app. That's my mindset. And I'm not saying too much, but that's my mindset. So you got to add that shit up. That's all I had to do. I'm pregnant. So it never was, I didn't have what would be my reason to be mad at you? I got Section 8. What the fuck do I need to go buy a house for? I'm cool. So
I mean, but that
it was no hate. Oh, when you was first,
you can't say that because we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it all the way real. Because yeah, you did have Section 8, but then you also did call me too and was like, I just want to call you because I don't want you to be alarmed. I'm about to that Section 8 just approved the house, and I'm finna upload the house, and I'm finna say that Chachi bought it as a push gift for the baby. It would be like little shit like that where I would start to feel like.
So you feel like that's shade to you?
No, I didn't feel like it was shade, but I felt like it was like competing.
Yeah, I never was competing.
And then
with
it was like okay, but then it was like when you did it, and then you made the status. You like made this long drawn out status, like like Prince Charming saved the day, and I had his baby, and now he just bought me a house. Woo woo. And then you had also told me on the phone one day too. You was like, I'm just trying to figure out what am I doing with my life. Like every time I log on Facebook, I see people getting congratulations, and I never get congratulations about shit. I don't know if you remember this. On all 4 of my kids, this really happened. So I started to feel like you had like some like personal issues.
I probably did say that. I remember coming to Chachi when my friend got proposed to, and I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna lie. I've been with you longer than her nigga been with him, but that's just maybe I felt like I wasn't at a good space in life.
But look,
that
though,
ain't
but it was a couple of times that you said shit like that to me. Like when my daddy had got out of jail, you called me like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm jealous, and I'm like, what you jealous for? You said because you got your daddy and I don't. So it's like, I'm still only human at the end of the day.
I'm human too, though. I never had no father. So if I'm coming to you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I feel like I got cheated in life. That's not me.
But can you kind of see how that would make me be like,
I've been saying this, folks. I've been saying this. And
I don't feel like that, though.
I was trolling in the beginning saying like I was taking sides, but I actually been sitting there and listening. And this is like no bullshit to you, but you've grown resentment towards her for whatever.
That's not true, though.
That's what it sounds like.
That's not true.
Honest.
Mind you, I don't know what the fuck going on, and I'm listening.
But just listening from what I'm dead
ass not taking.
A lot of the resentment come from the very beginning. I listened to something you said where you said like I had to come in and kind of get it for myself. You feel me? Mm-hmm. On her end, in her mind, it feel like I'm passing the info I'm putting my friend on. In your mind, it feel like I'm grinding, so it kind of feel like, well, you're not doing it for me. Like, even though you're giving me the sauce, you're not doing it for me, so I'm doing it myself.
Because
she
had her own way. Like at that time, the way she was making her money, we was in 2 different lanes.
Tell me when I'm getting confused.
Go ahead.
I was already doing my own shit, and when I found my own wave, here's what I'm doing that I tried to get in the beginning. Is y'all not catching that?
No.
So it was like, I don't even need it no more, gang, because I'm already doing my own shit. And it's like, now that you see that I've caught my own wave, it's now, here.
But what I'm saying is, if I gave you 7 ways prior, and we having a real conversation. You like, you on my mama, you do that shit, but you had your own lane going on. You wasn't even doing the shit that I was doing. So I'm passing it to you, even though you ain't using it. I'm still passing it to you. You like, nah, I'm doing my shit. I'm doing some whole other shit that's not even nowhere near what you're doing. You in your own lane with your old whoever you was with at the time. You making your own bread. So I'm still passing to you. Whether you use it or not, I'm passing to you. Now it never was no competition. No. So if I'm slow to move to send you some shit, I done sent you 80 things.
No, it wasn't slow to move. It was no, you can't have
definitely
it.
a competition. I'm just trying to find out who was in competition. Damn, what was I just finna say? Who was most beneficial for y'all relationship when it first started?
Me. And I'm gonna always feel like that because I always came through.
4 years ago when we
When
first
y'all
friends,
first started being friends, who was the relationship most beneficial to?
It was more beneficial to her. And I'm gonna jump
How?
out there and say
Okay.
that because anything that she ever needed from me, I was there. Like she said,
Financial,
passing my
emotional,
link card,
or-
anything.
but no,
Okay.
what else though? So again,
Okay, both of y'all tell me this. How was her relationship to you beneficial?
Okay.
How was your relationship to her beneficial? What benefits did you get out of being friends with her?
We would go outside. We'll turn up, but it was like
That's not a benefit.
I wasn't.
What benefit?
I'm not
social
even gonna
benefit.
say it,
Not a
and I'm
benefit.
being honest with the conversation. When I met her, boom, we at a fucking club.
It was my
I
birthday.
walk up to her, I say, "Oh, your hair is cute." I don't know who she is at all from a can of paint. This me, Jeannie. Your hair is cute. She got some blue hair. A motherfucker like, damn, you know her? That's Big Booty Nuski. I said, no, I ain't know her. Now after that, we friends on Facebook. After that, she tell me, thank you. It's her birthday party. She got all her people there, her mom, her sisters, everything. Now I'm arguing with, again, my nigga people. She come right under there, clapping them down with me. This is how we started the friendship. She even comes to court with me. At this time, let's be honest, neither one of us doing no type of money shit. It's
regular life.
It's regular life.
Okay.
So as we being friends, hey, my link don't come on to the 10th. Let me use your link card.
Wait,
Right.
She say yeah.
y'all
So
was Facebook friends? Oh, y'all.
No, what did you just miss? We met at the club.
They met
Y'all
at the
met at the
club, but
club,
they
but y'all
kept in
went-
she
touch
had,
with
she,
each
and
other.
it wasn't
she had
Facebook,
a
it was
Instagram.
So she had a whole bunch of
Instagram.
followers. I had a whole bunch of followers.
That's not-
We end up started
Social
talking.
media aesthetic.
We end up starting
Yeah.
social media.
Folks.
So as I'm
No,
arguing with
folks.
them, with his people, she come up under there like y'all got her fucked up. Da da da. So now we're tag teaming, arguing with them. As the friendship started. And she, come to my baby birthday party. You know how you be friends with a bitch.
Yeah.
Here go my baby birthday party. Okay, here, come do this. A year and so went by. She come to court with me. Now we're being friends. Now I don't even want to ask you, hey, my link don't come on to the 10th. Let me get $60 off your link card. I get back on the 10th. Her shit was like 4 days before mine. So we started passing link cards. That's
Common shit.
That's
so it
normal
wasn't
shit.
like I'm trying to use her or I'm overly benefiting from
it was never
that.
a situation like that.
Now we gonna jump to 2020. Everybody know what the fuck going on.
Okay, so yeah,
Boom,
that's
here you
what
go.
it seemed
Friend,
like.
I ain't doing
It
that. I'm
could
doing
have
something else.
possibly
Okay, here
been
you
a
go.
genuine
No.
friendship in the beginning.
It's not
Money
boom. Here
fucked
you
it
go.
up.
We gonna reverse it
always-
back to what I
Money
said.
fuck up
It's not boom. Here you go,
Yeah.
friend. It's no. But when I get to where I need to be, friend, then I got you.
On my kids,
And I
that
just
was
felt like,
7
damn.
sauces in, G. Absolutely
I
not.
got a question.
I mean, that might have been. I was never on your game,
hold
so
on,
it
wait,
might have
first
been.
6 you
Break it
had.
down,
I
break
got a
it down,
question.
break it down. Wait.
Okay.
You said what now?
I said whatever she had. She keep on saying it was 7 sauces in. I don't recall none of that.
Did the
Maybe
sauce
she-
fuck up the relationship?
It sound like it.
No, that's
What
not
I'm
what
saying
fucked up the
is,
relationship. I just told y'all
in
what fucked up the
2020,
relationship.
say me and her, I'm gonna just start to say,
sneakers.
if me and her was two broke ass bitches, y'all can say whatever y'all wanna say. We broke
Okay.
bitches and we using link woo. In 2020, when situations change, I never held on to nothing. Hey,
It's the money
do
for the
this.
relationship.
This is what's going on. Do this shit. I'm pregnant. So again, I don't have nothing to do but get the fuck in a better position. So if 7 sauces, 7 things down the line, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, friend, you ain't even really fucking. You got your own lane of shit you doing. You doing some whole other shit with some whole other shit. You're not even in my lane. But here you go. I'ma still give it to you. I never was, because guess what? I don't want to be the friend. Nobody wants to be the friend that got all the shit and nobody else got none, because guess what? Now y'all looking.
Back door.
I can't do that.
Shorty.
So I'm gonna instantly, here you go. Whereas everybody else, y'all gotta pay for this shit. What? But this it never was no money, nothing. I'm gonna show you what to do, and then you go on your own lane. So in my ass, we both doing our own thing. It never was no room. I swear to God, I didn't start getting no competition. I didn't want to compete with you
this
for.
was
Bitch,
still
we just was
after.
sharing link. What the fuck I want to compete with you for?
But this was still after, and that's what I want to clear up, because like the whole social media thing was always kind of like the narrative that y'all running with is that, oh, well, she was just mad because she didn't help her. But she's sitting right here today for the first time
trying to
ever in
ask
life
you.
saying that I had my own lane. So I'm
No,
just
listen,
glad that
hear
that's
me out.
clear.
I asked the question and you told me. You said I asked you, what did your resentment stem from? You told me that it was about you felt like
No,
that she
it was about,
dragging and sneak
because
dissing
it's something that I
and-
need done. So I just felt like if we could talk about small shit, like let's just
And
get this
I
over with.
understand perfectly where your resentment
100
came from,
yeah, I do too.
100%.
I do
And
too.
if we could even call it resentment, like I told y'all, it just
No,
felt
it's
like
entitlement.
Entitlement and
That's what
resentment,
it is.
But
And
I
that's
don't think what you
unbiased.
understand that it was unintentional and her intentions was pure though. But I don't think you got that part, and that's where the
Even
friction
though I'm
started.
study asking, but that will
Fuck
get
all
skipped
of
over.
that,
We'll talk about
because
something
this
else.
this is when it becomes entitlement, and this is what a lot of people understand. I mean, fail to realize. I don't have to
She don't
do
owe you
shit for you.
technically.
No, you don't.
I don't owe you
don't.
anything. Everything that I give you is a plus because I don't owe you anything. So if it's to a
But
point,
then why not just say that so I can get it done?
Because I ain't.
Well, I don't
because
have
I wasn't
to.
not trying to.
but the
do it
thing
for
is,
you
I
type
don't
shit.
have to.
Technically.
I really don't have to. And this is different what he was saying, like, but being a man and removing the emotion from the logic. In real life, I don't have to. I don't owe you shit, not even an explanation.
Yeah.
And that does not make me a fake friend. That don't make me a weird bitch. That don't make me anything besides I have boundaries. Don't cut it right. You feel
But
me?
another thing that I want to clarify too, how I remember it. She said that I ended up, like I just picked up and I went on live. That was not true. I was making statuses and we were talking about who was doing what and who was doing better. And then she uploaded not only my house, but she uploaded my mama's house. She uploaded my social security number. She uploaded my phone number. And that is when I went live and I went batshit fucking crazy.
Is that a result of what you, okay,
What
because,
took you to that point?
oh, no,
to do
I was
that?
just finna
So
say.
when I had woke up, don't quote me.
I had never went live.
I don't know if she had already went live, but like
I did
said,
not.
it was
On all
January
four of my
1st.
kids, I never went live.
So
I
it
went
was-
live after she
it was-
dropped my social security number and all that on the internet.
Okay, so wait, before we get into all that, because
Go
we
ahead.
will get into all that, well, all this seem like is a reaction. You feel me? Regardless whether, you feel me, like, you said this is where a lot of your resentment came from. I got down to a narrative, down to the nitty gritty of where you basically feel like you was hurt because you was there for a motherfucker. You felt like you was being used. So many words. You felt like I wasn't using you, bitch. We was friends. I feel like it got to a point where I kind of got the advance, and then in a little bit type of way it became a competition, became hating. All right, cool. Now, tell me how it got, where it got to from that point. Once y'all got these feelings for each other, what
So,
was the reaction?
it kinda went dry.
We
Live,
had
now
kind
we get
of
into the
so we
lives.
okay, so cool. So we had kind of I want to say November 28th. That's when all the sugar in the tank and the friends and her friends at her party.
that was
texting.
after.
No,
That
I'm
was
talking.
after.
I'm saying
Because-
November 28th. We hadn't went live yet. No lives had happened. So November 28th. That's when I'm texting her, asking her like, "What's going on?" Woo, woo. She didn't go live till January 1st of 2021. I woke
After all my information got dropped.
Yeah, I woke up and I had like a gang of screenshots. And to my recollection, it doesn't have to be the truth. I'm just saying my perspective. The screenshot was like, yeah, Nunu said this about you. I was seeing the post or whatever, and I'm like, all right, cool. Manju, I go check my inbox, and the fake page has sent me her, Manju, I never had her address. I never had been to her house. So they had sent me her name, her address, her social, and I was like, okay, now I'm about to go live. And I posted all of the shit that they had sent me. So at
Why?
that, she said she didn't go live, but
I did not.
was,
On all four of my kids, I did not go live until after.
How were you feeling when you made the post?
I'm not gonna lie. From November 28th, with all the posts that, because she was still making posts after I was not saying
But
anything.
not
How did
Subliminal,
you feel
but
when you
go
made
ahead.
the post?
I felt like I had to defend myself
From what?
from
a fake page.
her.
Because this shit didn't come from me. She just said it came from a fake
because
page.
after November 28th, me and her wasn't talking. We only talked when she got her surgery, and she told me
No,
that
that's a lie. You had your surgery first, and I,
I had
came
got
over
my
there
surgery
with you.
in August. You had got
Tell
your
me
surgery
more about
after
the
that.
fake page.
So the fake page gave me like
So
her
I didn't
name.
come to your house after your surgery.
Yeah, we was
Helped you
still
to the
friends.
bathroom.
We didn't. No,
We was
you
sitting there
not missing
talking
what I'm
all type
saying.
of shit.
We
'cause
didn't
I
get
don't
into
want
it.
to turn
Okay,
into
wait,
an
wait.
argument.
Okay.
Tell me more about the fake page.
Fake page gave me all her information or whatever. So again,
Why?
because she was talking about me.
So
on the
she had been
computer.
sneak dissing you on the
Yeah.
internet. Both of y'all do got a big platform,
Yeah.
so it do draw in people. I know I have had people send me tea. So people
Absolutely.
sent you all of her tea for whatever reason, whatever enemies you might have created in your life.
So when I woke up, it
Bet.
was 2 p.m., like around 2-ish, because it was the day before it was January 1st. You know, everybody getting fucked up for the New Year's Eve. So when I woke up, it was already going down on the internet. I remember, to my recollection, it was already going down. That's why the fake page had sent me, like, here you go, woo, woo, woo. So I posted it. I end up posting it, and then she ended up going back live. So now it's like, we going back and
Tit for
forth.
tat.
She claimed she never went live.
I never
first.
went live on my
But
kids. I
But
never
they didn't
went
have a
live.
reason to send me
wait,
nothing
wait,
about her.
wait.
Now.
If you never
Tell
went
me your
live,
recollection of what
She was
happened.
mad about the party, like she told y'all.
What party?
The party that was at my house, we had a game
But
night.
that was in November.
She was telling.
Wait,
You just
tell
said that's
me
when
about the
everything
game
started.
night.
No. I said that day was January 1st. She had one live on January 1st.
I'm just taking it back to where you took it.
November
Like,
Oh, my bad.
28th.
yeah, November. I was just
28th.
taking it back to where you took it.
Go
When I
ahead, break
had
it
the
down.
game night.
starting at November 28th.
Right. When I had the game night. And like she said, it was already friction between me and her. She, in my opinion, I felt like she was starting to get mad because I was hanging with another motherfucker more than her that she had already expressed.
This friction that was going on, that's what we talked about in the beginning. With
No.
the shit not
This
getting
no.
done.
It kept being friction. This a new friction.
What? Okay, wait. See, that's why I asked a very important question in the beginning. Was that the first of many conflicts? Or was that
No,
one
but she
of
also
only?
told you that shit started happening after that, which led up to the blow up.
So what happened? What it sound like to me is when that conflict happened, whatever y'all was feeling about her not doing that shit, and y'all was building resentments. Key factor, y'all was still hanging with each other.
Yeah, we were.
That is the cause of why all of the friction.
Yeah, and it
everything
is.
that
But that's
happened
what I
after
said in the
that.
beginning
Okay,
because
cool.
now
Right, now break it
it's
down.
other
Okay.
influence. It's other bitches.
So now,
guess what?
Y'all
Now,
don't really like each other. So tell me what's going on.
I'm
Why
not,
y'all?
I'm not
didn't
gonna
really
say.
not like
I'm not
her.
gonna say don't really like each other though.
But that's
Like,
the reality of it.
Y'all,
But no,
y'all phony kicking.
Because
No,
you
we did
feel
not.
like no, that's
No,
what
we did not. No, we did not.
No, we
trying
didn't
to
get
dress
into
it
it though,
up.
Nene.
You trying to dress
Y'all
it up.
didn't
we
get
didn't
into
get
it.
into it.
No.
Y'all y'all didn't get into it
but it was
directly.
like we didn't want to though.
Listen, hear me out. Y'all didn't get into it directly. Y'all got into it the moment where you got the feeling like that she wasn't giving you what you needed when
Yes.
you needed
No,
it.
But she didn't
Listen,
tell me, so we
But
went
no,
on.
but no.
Wait,
But I also
let me finish.
Go ahead.
And
Go ahead.
y'all got into it when you got the feeling like this bitch is using me and none of them.
No, that was
That never
that
happened.
never happened. So I'm gonna let you get back to what you're saying. When she felt like I wasn't helping her, she never came to me and told me. So I'm still
And
acting
that shit was
That's
months
November
before.
28th.
So
I'm
we're
still
done.
acting
Was
regular.
the game night during this time?
The game
No,
night is November
months later.
28th.
Okay, when
This
y'all
shit
already
months
got
later.
friction,
This shit
when
was in the
y'all-
summer.
This after all the posting that
Yeah,
went up and
this
all this
is-
shit.
This is when the posting started. November, like around November 28th.
When I had the game night, listen, she had already
Tell me.
explained to me that she don't like one of my friends that I grew up with. She was telling me that the bitch was weird, she was creepy, she was a pedophile, all this crazy shit that I don't know to be with my friend. So I felt like she was tweaking. This very friend was the cause, which was come to find out, is why the fucking the pot kept getting stirred, and we didn't even know where all this bullshit was coming from. That's why she said with the sugar in her tank. This is the same friend that I had come take care of me while I had my tummy tuck, my lipo, and my breast lift. Same friend at my house. Same friend that called her on the game night because she see that we not talking. Yes, messy shit got to coming up.
She
We getting drunk.
instigating.
She instigating the shit. So now she get the calling her. She don't got her number through me. I don't know what some shit about them exchanging the number because she want to bring her cousin over there to fuck with her son or some weird shit. That's why she was calling the bitch a pedophile. I want to clear that up. She never got that number from me. They had their own shit going on. So now when the girl come over there, cause what the fuck been going on with y'all? Woo, Maggie, this is after the posting and all that shit. I said, look, I'm not finna talk about that shit. That bitch think you a pedophile anyway. I talk shit. This is just me at the game night, like on some ha, bitch, shut up. Yeah, she think you a pedophile. Leave that shit where it's at. I'm not knowing that this bitch get to fucking with her. So when she got to bringing it to me saying that the girl fucking with her, the girl is not doing it openly around me. She's sneaking behind my back doing this shit. I don't know that it's happening. So when she's calling me, I'm telling her she's tweaking. And I'm genuinely thinking she's tweaking, and I'm genuinely
Because
thinking
you
that
forgot that you told her that she thinks she
I didn't
a
forget
pedophile.
shit. But as quick
No,
as I
she
said
was
it
just
was
like,
as quick
this
as we
my
left
friend,
that
she
shit
ain't
alone.
do that shit. And I'm like, gee, she did.
So
I'm telling you, she
look, like
did.
I told you, we hadn't been talking. I had been hanging with this bitch that I already knew before her. So when she get the call to me like this, she coming over here fucking with my car. I'm thinking that she just on bullshit. I'm G, that girl is not fucking with your car, G. Yes, she is. I got on video. Okay, well then send me the video. Never sends me shit. So I'm like this. I don't think she did the shit. So now this is where she get to going crazy, uploading my fucking social security number, my address, my mama address, pictures of our house, shit like that, calling DCFS. The DCFS shit hadn't even happened yet though. So it was all because of the girl putting
Why
sugar
did you-
in her tank.
Why did you think she was lying about the girl?
Because
putting
I
sugar
had never
on
known
her
for
tank?
their ass to be nowhere near each other for them to have
This is
no
why I go
beef.
back to the first situation. That's why I asked. All this shit was after that she, during when she felt
Yeah,
like
so
it?
once she felt the resentment,
Because is that
different
what-
situations now is starting to happen. So
Because
it's just
bitches is
brewing.
feeding it. It's
brewing,
like it's
exactly.
feeding.
Yeah,
It's
so-
bitches feeding from her end, and it's bitches feeding from my end.
So, and we gonna talk about both sides of resentments because while her resentment was building when you not giving her this shit, your resentment is not building because you seeing how she move. You feel me? You seeing how she moving. You seeing all the shit that she doing, and in your mind, what I'm getting from it is like, bitch, I was always that. We was always real friends. We never had no situation. It was this one time that I couldn't show up for you. Now it's like, bitch, I'm telling you bitches is doing this shit to me. I'm telling you bitches doing this, that, and the third. I'm telling
Yeah,
you this
and you
going
kinda,
on.
like,
And it's
taking
like,
up for her
you
and making
like,
it seem
fuck
like it
me.
never
So
happened.
your
I
mind
don't-
is
I
all
just didn't
about,
see how this shit
bitch,
was
you doing all
happening.
this because I didn't give you what you wanted
She
in that
hadn't still
moment.
told me that. I keep telling you that. She hadn't
So
told
why
me.
did you think that she was doing all this?
So
Why you think she didn't believe you? Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
It's interesting.
I had felt like she never came like, I need you to help me do this shit. I need you to help me do this shit. I felt like our relationship, she started moving weird and she didn't tell me why. She never told me why.
So you knew it was something, you just didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what it was. So then when she came on November 28th, like, I'm going to tell my truth. You making statuses about me. That's my day to, okay, what did I say about you? Show me, da-da-da-da-da. When she didn't produce that day, November 28th, man, I got into it with my nigga that day because he took me on a date and I'm sitting in the car asking her, what did I do
But
to
it's
you?
just so convenient that she was into it
Ooh,
with somebody
you know,
else
this
every
does
time
sound
something
familiar.
happened with me and her.
And that's just be life, I promise you. So I'm texting, I'm on a date with him, and he's pissed because him and everybody is inside of federales. I'm in the car. What did I do to you? What the fuck you was talking about? Da, 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 da. And when she didn't produce it, and
Trying
now
to save your friendship.
I'm like, acting like-
it created resentment in you.
So once we didn't come back from that date on November 28th, she was like saying little stuff, but I'm not even gonna say she was saying a lot. I just didn't say nothing else to her. I told y'all I changed my number. Because I'm like, damn, we not finna come back. This bitch playing on my phone. Not her, the friend playing on my phone. So we not finna come back from that. So when we did initially talk, it was in December. We talked about her surgery. And I told her about my car. Because I was at the car dealership when I was trying to get my car fixed. And I was telling her how much it cost for my car. And I was telling her that our friend put sugar in my tank. She kind of brushed it off. Nothing else done in December. I didn't antagonize the lady. Because, man, you, she know a lot about me. Our friendship, us getting into it is going to be real bad because, bitch, I know everything about you and you know everything about me. So I don't even want that. We're too big of people on social media to even have this exchange. And like I said, when I woke up, to my recollection, what I remember, she had already went live because they was sending me the screenshots, but they was sending me shit to say. So I'm like,
They
all
was
right,
sending
cool,
you
let's do it.
statuses, not
So I
never no
posted,
videos.
maybe, okay, I'll
What
give you that,
made
maybe
you go
statuses.
live?
Because she had dropped all my shit. I never went
Right.
live before that.
And you didn't understand why she dropped your shit?
I felt like this is some hating ass shit. Like, because I had a lot going on with
tell
my...
me your point of view.
I had a lot going on with my baby daddy at the time. And the first thing she did... First of all, let me just say this. Like she said, we trauma bonded. So I told her a lot of shit that happened to me in the past. And a lot of shit that she did to me was a lot of shit that I vented to her about that I already went through.
We
What y'all
both did the same thing.
What y'all did was trauma dump.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
we
you
got
done
the
the same thing.
Hold on. Trauma bonding is when you kind of like bonding to your abuser. When somebody is hurting you, but y'all got such a bond that you allow them to hurt you out of love. And that's what a trauma bond is. A lot
So
of people, it's a
listen,
common misconception.
when she dropped,
trauma dumped.
when she dropped all my shit, I don't know where she keep getting this. I went live shit about her first. That shit never happened. What I did say was that we were not friends no more. I made that very clear on social media. That's what happened. And that's what they were screenshotting and sending to her. Is that I was not friends with her no more. Why did I say that? Because she kept fucking with me about this girl putting sugar in her tank.
Which
that I
wasn't
didn't
a
know
lie,
shit
though.
about. No, it become to find out, it was not a lie. But I didn't find that out when that was happening. That shit came out years later. Years later it came out. Oh no. That bitch really did do that
If
because
this
she
your
told
best
me.
friend, why didn't you believe her?
Because it was already shit going on. And it was
She
like
said the resentment shit was
felt,
already there.
I felt like she was just coming up with shit. It's like, oh, what the fuck now? Like, what happened now? But like I said, motherfuckers see we getting into it, so we got bitches behind our back throwing fire to the flame. We don't know this. I mean, they throwing fuel on the flame. We don't know this shit. Shit just keep happening, and we don't know why. And she blaming me, and I'm blaming her, and it's not neither one of us. It's motherfuckers that see we into it. So now, oh, I'm finna do this, and she gonna think it was Nunu. I'm finna do this, and she gonna think it was Toya, and that's what was happening. So when she calling me random as hell about this fucking girl. It was just like, gee, why? Why would she do that? How would she do that? This motherfucker don't even know where you live. And I just kind of felt like she coming to me just fucking with me with shit. So that was that. So it was like that's why she keep on saying that I brushed it off. Cause I didn't even see how the fuck it could be possible. I just felt like she was on bullshit. And I did brush it off and I left it at that. When I left that shit at that, like she said, days went by. It wasn't shit from me. It wasn't shit from her. Motherfucking, I had my surgery December 21st. And another thing, I felt like she strategized that shit because she knew I had just had that extensive ass surgery and I can't defend myself. So now it's January 1st. I just had a tummy tuck, a breast lift, and lipo 360. She was never playing with me before that. And it's not no shade. This is me talking about back then.
Like you thought Toya was a very fucked up person.
Yeah.
No.
You ain't
Listen,
think that
but guess what
that.
though? Y'all, no, I did, but I have seen you do a lot of fucked up shit too. So we not gonna just act like
absolutely. But I never did no fucked up shit.
No, but she never did no fucked up shit to me. So it's like at the same time, I felt like I can't put it past her.
That caught my attention. You said that she was obsessed with you, and then you said that she had been sending you pictures and all this shit about another bitch, and you was like, I don't give a fuck about this bitch. And the way it kind of sounded like, bitch, you obsessed with this bitch. Like, why you feel me? So that thing, you feel me? So when you looking at past actions that she like was comfortable doing with you, because y'all friends. At the same time, it's kind of building a perception about you. Like, because as you growing with a person, you getting to know a motherfucker, you take their mental thoughts.
So then
I said, it sounds like that you thought Toya was a very fucked up person.
But y'all have to understand, I'm also seeing Toya do a lot of fucked up shit. Didn't realize it was fucked up at the time because we were
seen Toya do. And I understand that y'all have got past this.
But
it's like
we have because this shit involve other people, and it's like I'm not trying to stir no pots with her other
y'all to put it all on the motherfucking
it's on the internet already.
Yeah. We all
it'll just be like
know the wedding was fake and it was fake people. It was people that wasn't there. We know it all. We done seen it all on live. There's no
so
reason
it would just be like
now.
I would just like wait, bring your bitches to fuck other bitches, niggas and shit, and I'm there.
Ain't no reason to be all shot.
So it's like, cause it's like, no, we already talked about this shit. So it's kind of like, you know, the situations I kind of watered down a little bit, but it's like now y'all looking at me like I'm fucking crazy and weird. So it's like now I gotta kind of open up a little bit more so y'all can really. They don't know
what the fuck's going on.
Why are people looking at you like you crazy?
No, I'm talking about y'all, cause y'all like, no, it's resentment, woo, and it's like, no, it's not. It's like what make me different than these motherfuckers is how I started to feel. Cause we done been to this bitch house and you done got her nigga fucked while she in the room sleep. So it's like now I'm kind of just thinking like, hold on, this bitch might be a little crazy.
But you can't really say that because, so now let me respond.
Okay.
So I never got nobody nigga fucks. That's number one. They situation, because I don't even want to do that, but we saying, we putting that shit out there, it is what it is.
Yo nigga got fucked.
No. She wanted to fuck her. She told her nigga she wasn't fucking her, and she ended up fucking her nigga. That had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know until I picked her up in the morning. But what I'm saying is,
we was all there together.
But we all left together
and
too.
And that bitch should have left with us.
But she didn't leave with us because the nigga told her to stay. So let's be real.
But as a friend of this bitch that sleep, you should have told that bitch, get your dumb ass in the car.
That ain't got nothing to do with
we
me.
ain't leaving, but it should.
So
but hold on, wait. But let me just say this last part. But
no, we not arguing.
We not arguing. We both can say this though, Nunu. I have sat back and watched you do a lot of fucked up shit to your family and close friends. Me and you done had a conversation. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. You was like, man, I'm not gonna lie. What I did to them, I would never do that to you. So I looked at you like, gee, yeah, that bitch crazy, but y'all don't understand what they did to her to make her do that. Because again, we done trauma bonded, we done had conversations. So yeah, I'm not bitch. That bitch, she talking about them. She ain't talking about me. She told me that out her mouth. She said, I would never do that to you. A situation happened, I'm not bringing up the situation. She was like, I would never do that to you because me and your relationship ain't like that. So my man, yes, I didn't cuss them out and did this to them. Bitch, I'm not going to do that to you because that's what you was showing me. That I was different from the other motherfuckers that did shit to you and you was giving me your reason as to why you was doing that to them. I never did shit to you for you to do that to me.
And when she went live and told all your shit and shit like
that. I was like, damn.
After she dropped my social, y'all keep forgetting that. Y'all keep trying to put the laugh
I'm
at
just
the
trying
forefront.
to figure out why the fuck did she
every
drop
action
this shit?
has a reaction.
She dropped the social because she woke up to hella messages, screenshots.
Of me saying that we're no longer friends. It wasn't
was like
that
a whole bunch of posts. She said that she didn't go live.
It was saying shit like,
your first thing that you said that she told you, I'm finna go live because I'm ready to.
But that was in November. She didn't do it. She didn't do it, Nene.
We was arguing over text messages.
We got distant. We ain't really talking shit. I changed my number. Shit didn't happen. She ended up inboxing me. I checked on her and her surgery in December. She ended up telling me, like, man, I still need my woo off the bam, da-da-da. Me and this girl didn't have no words, no argument, no shit. I woke up at 2 p.m. Some motherfuckers sending me screenshots
of me saying we not friends no more.
So I'm not gonna lie.
That don't mean you drop my shit.
Wait. I didn't tag her as her manager. I'm staying out her way, G. I don't want her to say nothing about me.
Wait. Why did you go to the internet and say that y'all wasn't friends no more? That you
because they wasn't friends in the first place.
But why did it have to be on the internet?
That's where they damn near. Bonded that in the first place.
And that's just how shit was, too. Like, you know how Facebook is. Like, motherfuckers be sending Facebook up. But guess what? Never in a fucking million years did I think me saying that we're not friends no more was going to make her upload all my shit. I would have stayed that bitch friend if that was the fucking case. If I would have knew that that's what was on the line.
But in your mind, you thinking that she's saying we not no friends no more because
she said that she didn't go live, but what I'm saying is they was sending me like her on. She was on live. So once I got on the internet,
so somebody lying.
I never went live.
It's failure.
On my kids, I never went live until after my shit. And then that's when I text her, like, bitch, that's what you want? Woo woo. Now I'm texting this bitch back and forth. And that's when I said, bitch, now I'm finna get on there and tell everything I know. Why the fuck would I be saying that and nothing has happened?
So it came to a head.
Yeah.
So now everything out.
And I felt like she just, like I said, letting motherfuckers tell her, oh, you should do this, you should do that.
But you was doing the same thing.
I had never uploaded nothing personal about you,
even getting on the internet saying, like, you got to understand the dynamics of who he is. That's just like them two getting into it, G. Them two getting into it.
Right.
Yo, dynamics of who you was getting on the internet saying, me and this bitch ain't friends no more, and I'm gonna go live and tell everything. Woo, you damn no, G. Don't do that. If we gonna get into it, let's just get into it behind closed doors. Let's talk about it, or let's try to figure it out.
We did that for months, and
we hadn't talked.
It was a resolve.
So we hadn't talked though. We never talked, Nunu. We never talked. I text you that day and asked you what did I do, and we never talked after because I changed my number. When I was texting you about your surgery, checking on you, and you was telling me about your shit wasn't done, that was that. And then I end up telling you, hey, motherfucker, put sugar in my tank. Now you turn a deaf ear to it. So when you went live,
because like you just said, we ain't talk, and it's like now we ain't talking. Now soon, the first thing now that we do talk, hey, how you doing? Woo woo.
A motherfucker put sugar in my tank.
Now sugar in my, and I'm like this. Come on, G, with this shit. We just went through this shit.
Because you was already feeling away. But man, you, now January happens because we got to speed it up. Yeah. January happens, we on live.
Already feeling away.
Because you was already feeling away about the me not helping do what you need to do.
No, that shit was done. That shit was done. But we didn't get past that.
We didn't get past it because we didn't talk about it.
Wait. We didn't get past it. It was
no. I'm saying we got past the shit not being done. What I'm saying we got past.
We got past the shit being done, but it was because if you did get to that, motherfucker eventually told you how to do it, but that resentment was still there because once you found out how easy it was to do it.
But I also don't hold on to shit, and to know me is to know that I get mad, but I'm not gonna hold on.
No, you already said you did. You already said that you like bitch you because bitch you moving kind of weird a little bit. You could have did my shit, but bitch you ain't do it. So now
I brought it to you.
So now you talking to me
I didn't
about
bring it to nobody else. I brought it to you.
Bring it to her.
She just said I did.
No, you ain't bring this to me. No, you just. I'm talking about what you just said. No, you never. You never came to me and said I ain't gonna lie, bitch. You could have came. Gee, we didn't talk about a million shit. Hey, bitch, I ain't gonna lie. I feel some type of way. You could have did my shit, bitch. But such and such send me the answers, and that shit done, and it's over with. And I just gonna let you know we never. So, man, I'm still moving with you. Like until November 28th when she say I'm finna tell my truth. Whoa, so man, we passed that. Now we on live. After I posted all her information, I will throw that out there. Girl,
it's going up now.
It's going up, but goddamn, G, it's
so
girl
now
code,
wait,
bro.
My social is dropped.
Wait, because it's already been out there. So tell me, what was said? Like once it got to no turning back. All lines has been crossed. Now we get to the cosplay. Now we get to how people really feel. This is what I want to hear. What was said on the live?
This is YouTube. This ain't Facebook.
They have no idea.
Said on the live.
Whatever y'all said, pretty much.
January 1st, 2021. No.
Let's go viral.
I just basically put everything out there about how the fuck I felt like she was jealous, and this is why she did this shit.
What's that thing?
Let's get to it.
I got to talking about how she was cheating on her husband. I got to talking about how she was snaking bitches out. I got to talking about basically how I felt like she was hating. I opened my motherfucking phone, basically opened my text messages and went to our thread and got to showing motherfuckers, what she was saying about them and shit like that. Y'all gotta understand, my whole motherfucking identity is on the internet, all the way down to where the fuck I live,
I just had that
and my
happen to me,
motherfucking
so
phone number.
wrong.
I had just got peace in my life and got the fuck. Well, I was already gone from my baby daddy for 2 years. I ran away from his ass. My kids, everything, no number, no nothing. Now I got this bullshit back in my life. He instantly called the line. Soon as he see the number, I got a motherfucking fake page that got my house, my social, and all this shit as a profile picture and a cover photo under my Facebook name. So guess what? When a motherfucker say, what's the bitch name that she argued with on Facebook? They type this shit in, all my information pull up. It's no holds bar after that. So now,
What was said when there was no holds barred? I heard you say that she was jealous. She was hating on you.
She said cheating.
She said she was cheating on her husband. I heard you say she was fucking niggas in the crib with
And don't forget this part.
all
Don't
that
forget
shit.
the most important part. She got $200K in her crib and her address 504 East 163rd Street.
that don't matter after that. Once my shit get posted,
Damn.
once my shit get, what I'm supposed to be like this?
Wait. What was the 500K mentioned for?
This her address.
So you
So
saying
you
you
trying to have
could have
motherfucker
stole
run
it?
up through that motherfucker? Like, that's a little...
So you saying you
Yes.
could have had somebody that stole her to shit?
No, they could
No.
have ran in my shit. Like,
That's
Nah,
like...
that's what I posted about
yeah, that's
her.
what she posted about
Oh,
She
you
gave
told
nigga-
that. Right.
right.
You told
Black
the
book
internet that
bag.
she had the
two-
bag in the crib.
It's two different things. Okay, so
Tell me.
a motherfucker posting your information is like, all right, go ahead, use this and run this motherfucker up. Do what you
And
want
they
to do.
did.
Okay, but
they did. That's
it's
my
different than
livelihood.
putting somebody's family in danger, game.
No,
When
that
you did you not just hear me
ain't
say
no
she
holds
posted my
barred.
address?
Oh,
You said my house
no,
and my mama
wait.
shit too?
Ain't no rules in war.
No,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Girl, you can't
I'm
hit me and
cool.
tell me
I-
out of
I'm
hard to
cool.
hit you back.
Absolutely.
So now we not gonna do that. Don't cut the grave.
Absolutely. And
I
I,
just-
He already
But
said
wait.
he
He
just doing what he said he was gonna do in the beginning.
And I told you I'm gonna be
True,
unbiased. But wait,
It's true,
because
though.
now the
So,
reason
like
why
I'm saying,
I asked
I'm
because
scared.
what you do and what
I can't tell her how to swing back. That's
describes
true.
a lot.
I swung and I can't
But-
tell her how to fight back.
But
That's absolutely
listen,
true.
the reason why I asked what was said and what was done when there was no hold bar, because that shows a motherfucking intention. Because it's certain shit, man, Risky can get into it today. It's certain shit that I'm just not gonna do. You
And he
feel
not
me?
gonna
Like,
upload your social either,
would never.
and your address and your phone
Cause
number.
we're real friends, though.
we have a real friendship.
That's
so it's
different.
different. But I'm just saying, like, once shit even get to a certain point, like, you feel me, on Carter Grave, I'd rather just, it's a thing called I love you to the point, I love you so much before I do something to you, I
Absolutely.
separate
Yeah.
myself
And I
from
wish
you.
that I could have
feel
been
me?
that person that I am today
Yeah.
back then, because I would have just honestly kept ignoring her. You know what I'm saying?
So-
but the space that we was in, me
But no,
uploading
you
her
can't say
information and
kept
her
ignoring me
social.
if we both making posts.
No,
'Cause
I'm
we not-
talking
it's
about.
no-
I'm talking about the
it's
post
no
I made.
victims. I
No,
just
no
want- it's
victims.
no
I'm talking about.
victims.
I just said out my mouth that I wish that I didn't even upload nothing about her, because me uploading the shit about her, the address, the name, the social, she took off.
But fuck that. I want to know on Carter Grave, because a lot of people will do shit to you and then they'll complain about your reaction to shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out who was reacting emotionally off a hurt and who had bad
Me,
intentions.
so
because
my
those
post,
two
no,
different
even
things.
with my post, Nunu, it was like, okay, Nunu, we can do this. Fuck it. This is where you at. That's what my post said. It said, okay, Nunu, if you want to do this, then let's do it. And I dropped the screenshot that the fake page
but that
sent
didn't
me.
warrant all that though. Because I'm saying we not friends no more, and now your response is you could have just said, okay, well we not friends then.
But
bitch,
like
fuck
I
you too.
just told her, I gotta tell you the same thing. You cannot punch me and tell
No,
me how
you
hard
right.
to punch back.
You right.
So what I'm trying to figure out here is, when was the first punch thrown? And that sound like when you needed her, she
No.
wasn't there, and you found out
No.
how simple it was. So it made you think in your mind it had to be intentions behind.
But
why
I
you
was
not
already
giving it
done
to
with
me.
that shit. It's what y'all not understanding.
I get that. No,
you could
no,
go
no,
through
no,
some
no,
shit
no, no, no,
and be
no,
done
no,
with
no,
it.
no,
You
no.
could go through something and be over it. And I was.
But like I said in the beginning, folks, it sounds like a band-aid on an unhealed wound, because
No.
you can
I think
say,
if we would have talked about it and she would have been like, I'm not gonna lie, bitch, I feel some type of way
Yeah.
that
Then
you
y'all
didn't help
coulda
me,
moved
then we could have
forward.
moved forward.
Yeah.
So
But
then when I'm
because
coming to her
y'all
about
never
other
had
shit,
that line of
absolutely.
communication.
And we,
What I feel
and
like,
we
hold up.
talked about that.
What I feel like this is the first time in 5 years where y'all both get to really
Yep.
get
Yeah,
each other's
it is.
genuine intentions. You
Yeah.
feel me?
And I'm still telling you,
listen,
5 years
so
later,
what
it
it sound
wasn't on
like
purpose.
for 5 years is y'all both been expecting the worst. I mean, trying to, since y'all didn't know, since it was no line of communications, y'all didn't know what that person's intention was, y'all immediately expected the worst. You feel
I
me?
feel like we went off
More on
each
your
other
end so much
characteristics.
than yours. I feel like yours was more so acting emotionally. I feel like, because I've been betrayed before, and I know the hurt that bring. You feel me? So I feel like a lot of your motivation for posting social security numbers and shit like that was, bitch, because I feel like you used me.
And not only that,
For
me
what?
and her, and
What
not
did I
only,
get?
and not only that,
Even if it was just my loyalty.
but listen, not only that,
Now you being biased.
I'm not being biased.
Yes,
I'm
you
listening
is.
to a conversation. I'm listening. I'm just telling you what I'm comprehending. When I'm wrong and where I'm wrong, tell me that. If I'm saying, no, Nene, this is where you got it wrong, and I'm going to listen. Tell me. I'm letting you know where I'm standing at. So you let me know where I'm wrong.
Because I feel like y'all was trying to paint it like she was a damsel in distress. And
I
that's
wasn't
not,
a dance on the show. I admitted to posting her social and her
But I'm
address
trying
and
to
all her
figure
shit.
out-
I posted that, but
But it was like, why?
Because she felt like, bitch, I've been
you
there
was
for
coming
you.
at me and you was making a post, and again, you said that you didn't go live, but what I'm saying again, we got two different stories.
Yeah.
I was getting the screenshots of her on live, and then Nunu, you took your phone, and you know how text messages go. You press info and you just slid the camera roll. Hey, bitch, if y'all see y'all picture, that bitch was talking about y'all. So now you got
But it also say who sent
8,000
it.
other motherfuckers.
Nope.
You didn't go to
Because
who sent it though.
look,
You
no,
went to
no.
info and you just
It
slid
had
it by.
they had just did the update where it would be an initial about who sent what. So it would say R on top of whatever you sent me, and it'll say M for me, whatever I sent. So I was pointing to everything that said R.
You took your phone and you did like this. And you was like, yup. So man, again, perception is everything. I'm on my end. You took your phone and you slid it through on info and you showing every motherfucking picture that ever got sent between me and you. So you got motherfuckers coming to my shit. I seen my daughter picture. I seen my picture. I seen my swimsuit. Bitch, you talking about me.
Wait.
The whole Facebook is saying this shit to me. And I'm like,
Because
bitch, me and this
what
bitch
we
was talking
talking
about your
about right
body.
now- Wait.
We
Wait,
finna get bodies done.
Because,
and we talking about
because
shit.
what we talk about right now is responsive behavior on Folks Not Grave. And that'll be a long conversation because it's been 5 years of back and forth.
Yeah.
So what I'm simply trying to figure out was, when was the first punch thrown? Because that would alleviate all the other punches thrown. We just got to figure out.
I felt
the
like
core.
it was,
And I think we have already gotten down to the core of that. I think I kind of got what you feel like you was wrong. I feel like what you feel you was wrong. Now, let's bring it all in together.
Okay.
On Coda Grave. How do we get past this? Seemed like y'all already had a conversation. Y'all done agreed to disagree. Now let's bring it all in. Where do we go from here?
I feel like her following on social media is, like I said, real big, just like you. If you get on the internet right now and be like, hey, y'all, we ain't gonna like Risky today. And now you got everybody that's Nene followers. Now Risky's a pedophile. Risky this person. They're all going with it. But then you come back, I just want to let y'all know Risky not no pedophile no more. So it's like now everybody like, oh, okay, cool, Risky, let me add you, woo. And that's why I didn't never want to get into it with her.
So who got the bigger social media platform here?
I feel like it depends on
Which
site.
platform?
She has a bigger following on Facebook. I have a bigger following on Instagram.
Okay.
But bitches is still
Understood.
She got a bigger
brainwashed
following
and
on
don't know
YouTube.
what
I got
to
a bigger
do.
following on TikTok.
They don't know
shit
what
like
to
that.
do.
So it
I get
depends
it.
on
Different algorithms.
Yeah.
algorithm. So again, they don't know what to do. If she was to go make a post right now and say, okay, you know what? I'm not beefing with Toya no more. And we have hashtag, then you gonna have a million bitches under like, oh yeah, you know what? She was always cool. These are the same bitches that's in her inbox
And this is
and on her
Facebook.
page talking shit. And in my inbox sending me shit about her. And I just can't respect.
Right.
But I also feel like a lot of people move like that too, because see, y'all wasn't there. Y'all don't know. Y'all going off. Y'all just trying to piece 5 years worth of shit. But these are people that were there. These are people that have synced this shit. Like, these are people that was seeing DCFS come to my house. These are people
They
that
came to
was
my house too,
seeing, no, they did. These are people that was seeing me
That's
go
why
to
I
court.
didn't want to get into
Yeah, they
it.
came to my house too.
Reactive. That's because
Yeah.
all that shit. That's why I
Yeah.
said that'd be
So
a lot
it's
of
like-
unpacking and that'd get
Absolutely.
messy.
That's why we didn't get
so
to that.
it's like, to narrow it all down, I feel like a lot of the shit that happened was ego driven. I will say that.
On who
I
behalf?
don't on both.
Okay.
Because we both have a following, we both have a platform, we both talk shit, so it became a battle of who could talk the most shit.
Okay.
And people did pick and people did choose. And what the fuck I wish would have happened was I wish that we could have had just at least one motherfucker that was like, y'all ass is really tweaking. We never had that. It was always, yeah, Toya, knock this bitch out, drag her down. Yeah, no, knock this bitch out, drag her down.
Well, you didn't have that, no, but I did. I didn't have that. I had people on my end. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna say their name either. They did not choose sides. They did not. They motherfucker just as recently as like whatever happened like a month ago. They inboxed me like, I'm not gonna lie, like y'all ass need to just sit down and talk, G, because like it comes to a point. Like again, we never had a conversation, so. It's just building up. You feel away, and then you feel away for 4-5 years, and you feel away, and then you let the outside influence. Because I even was at a point letting the outside influences tell me what the fuck was going on until I joined the live, and in the live, I'm like, bitch, I'm not even mad at you. I feel bad. I'm mad because, bitch, even if you saying everything I did was true, like, damn, bitch, we was best friends. What happened to the girl code? And you like the girl code is gone. We could have sat and had a conversation without it coming to what it came to. That's what it sound
like, and that's usually what it be, folks. A lot of shit can be disputed over a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Is y'all real friends? I don't think y'all been friends long enough to know.
No. Folks, if one of my homies, it doesn't matter if
I can't say no.
You got,
I'm not gonna say no.
I'm not gonna say no.
I'm not gonna say no.
I'm listening.
I'm not gonna say no.
Risky heard everybody out. We gotta hear Risky out.
Y'all talking about like the sugar in the tank situation, right? Yeah. All right, so me and my homies, if we real friends. It doesn't matter what we get into it with or we into it with a motherfucker. If my homie called me, if we into it and he say somebody did something to him on Larry Bernard Hoover, I'm sliding and asking questions later. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you live in Hawaii and you said dude slid it and did something and put sugar in your tank. Where he at? On Larry, because that's my homie, gang.
But listen, I've been in situations like that.
Okay.
But when you go through life with somebody, because I had a homie on my soul, and another one of the guys did some grimy shit to him, the grimiest shit that you could think of. And in that moment when he did that, it made all the guys look at folks like you bogus. Why would you do this to folks? And we all went against folks. But as time went on, 3-4 years down the line, now that I had my own experience with folks, it made me think, I see why the fuck folks did what he did to you. You feel me? So, you feel me? That can change. That's why I say, time tell the story, folk, on my soul. Cause
you can spend a lot of, okay, let's say I'm on the phone with a bitch I'm on the phone with a bitch or I kick it with a bitch. All we do is watch Netflix. Or I don't know the bitch, folk. I've been with the bitch for how many months, how many years, but we don't spend quality time. I don't know the bitch. We just spend time with the bitch. It's a difference, folk. You know what I'm saying? So they not best friends, folks. They just spent a lot of time together. A lot of time that didn't really mean a lot of shit. Okay, yeah. You know my deepest, darkest secrets. I know your deepest, darkest secrets. That's how we met. Okay, so I know your dirt. You know my dirt. That means we best friends.
I don't think they wasn't friends, folks. Okay, I don't think it was a fake.
After that, how they moving is showing that they was not friends, gang.
No, females are just emotional.
And in that emotion is no communication, folks. When you letting your emotions think for you, folks, you gonna think the worst of the worst. You feel me? This is why communication is so important. You feel me? Like when me and Vega first locked in, first thing he told me, folks, you feel some type of way about me, tell me how you feel. You feel me? Don't go on acting like shit cool and making shit seem like it's what it is. You feel me? And then you don't feel like that, because once it get to when it comes to a head, then all your feelings gonna come out, and I'm gonna be looking like, damn, I thought we was cool the whole time. You been feeling like this. So I think it was a situation where, we met on the internet. I like her, she like me. We trauma dumping. We got a lot in common. And I feel like when shit with the money came up, they didn't know each other enough to know the intentions. You don't know my fucking intentions. So she got to thinking her intentions was fucked up. She got to thinking her intentions was fucked up. Because it was never no conversation to work through what those intentions was, they continued to think it was fucked up and fucked up. Eventually, they both start reacting off of those feelings. That's when you get this posted. That's when you get that said on live. Cool, on Carter Gray. I get it. I don't think they was not friends. I think that it was something that could have been easily communicated with, didn't go with communication, so people thought the worst. Not at the point on Carter Grave. So
I never say we wasn't friends, because we was.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
If y'all think I'm wrong.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
You was spot on. But what I will say is, like I said, when I look back, the shit was dumb. It was stupid, and I mean, shit. It just didn't. All of that shit was uncalled for. motherfuckers, they do grow through 5 years.
And everybody's
we sat on the phone like, man,
not
that
even the
shit
people we
was,
were in 2021. I know I'm not, and just having a conversation with her, gee, we not even them people no more.
For sure. I kind of get that. Like I said, we kind of sat in between y'all. We didn't
Yeah,
know it was going to turn into, and even when it got hot, I still feel like y'all both healed enough and mature enough to kind of put y'all emotions to the side and listen to get an understanding from each other. I respect that. Unfortunately, I'm grave. So, where do we go from here? Is it like, all right, we going to kind of try to move forward on some, all right, not necessarily just, all right, we friends again, everything locked in, but it's cordial, it's cool, y'all can sit here, y'all can have a conversation, you feel me? Like, y'all think y'all will be friends again? Y'all think, you feel me? Tell me what the future look like.
From what I know, I mean, we talk damn near every day.
Okay.
The shit that we talk about is the shit that we went through. Like, it's been a lot of apologizing. It's been a lot of her seeing my point. It's been a lot of me seeing her point.
Is y'all been trauma dumping?
That's not
Nah,
healthy.
we ain't been trauma dumping.
That's not healthy.
We ain't been trauma dumping.
When she say every day, y'all, she dumb me every day.
That's still not
I mean,
healthy.
y'all
Why
got
y'all talking about shit
It's
like
not.
that?
No. So we go ahead. I don't want
Still
to.
trying to
No,
get
go
closure?
ahead. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't about closure. It was honestly the conversation that needed to happen before the lives. So we had that conversation, and then it's like, man, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of came.
Do you miss your friend?
I miss the person that I knew before all the other shit because I did genuinely feel like that was my friend.
Do you miss
I
your
do.
friend?
I feel the same way. Like, I miss before all the bullshit happened.
But
Like,
I do feel like
I miss like day one.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I do
tell me.
feel like over the 5 years, Nunu showed me what she's capable of. And now I know who I'm dealing with and what I'm dealing with. And I know that this bitch will get mad and
But that's
we're
not
not
true.
going to have no conversation.
Nunu showed you who she was when she hurt.
This is true. And again, like I said, everybody's entitled to change. But I do
And
feel
you show her who you was when you hurt.
That's just like a nigga gonna show you who he is when he first get his ass booked. He a rat on Larry Bernard Hoover. That's not my homie. I don't get. All right, cool. Y'all got it.
It
Am I
it
wrong,
is
folks?
something
Am I
that's
wrong? All right, cool.
No,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not
That's
gonna.
what I
I'm
was
not.
tweaking,
Go
so
ahead.
like-
I'm
Hear me
trying
out,
to see
'cause
what
we
you
gonna
saying
end
in
with
this.
So pressure bust pipe,
Listen,
folks. Like you don't know who
If
your
that
homie
was
is
me,
until the
like-
pressure
like
is
if that
on,
was
folks.
me,
Wait,
I'm not
wait,
gonna
because
lie,
we
I
gotta
wouldn't-
wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up,
Absolutely.
folks. This is what I mean, folks. Go to grade before I lose my point. This is why when I said time will tell the story, folks. Because it's gonna take time, folks.
Pressure,
Because
not time. Pressure.
No, it's gonna take time on Carter Grave because just because somebody responded this way on Carter Grave under pressure don't mean they gonna respond. Like on Carter, you got to get to know a motherfucker in all avenues. You feel me? I gotta know how you is when you mad. I gotta know how you is when you sad, when you angry, when you spiteful. And the only thing gonna tell all that is time. Real true
Real
friendships.
situations. Is what I'm
Real
saying.
friendships, real marriages, real anything. Like I told you in Chachi, it's built
Pressure.
on time, folks. No, it's not pressure, folks. Because pressure gonna only last so long, folks. It's about
Pressure
time,
matters too,
folks. Pressure, it do matter because pressure expose certain things, but that don't expose everything, folks. Unfortunately, I'm grave. Time is the only thing that's gonna expose everything, folks. On my soul.
Okay.
In due time, you're gonna be happy. In time, you're gonna be sad. In time, you're gonna feel betrayed. In time, you're gonna feel depressed. And all those times, I'm gonna meet a different version of yourself. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You can't judge me off one situation because I might have just been a fucked up version of myself in that situation, but that does not complete who I
I'm a
am.
fucked up person,
completely.
for sure.
You feel me?
I feel
Good
you.
people make bad decisions, folks, and bad people make good decisions. The only thing gonna tell that is time. Go to grade. Make sense? Can we go home now?
We can go home.
We can go.
Right. With that being said, okay, Nini, you want to rebuttal that because you looking like bitch? Fuck you.
You got it. Hey, we
I
been here
got
for
it.
an hour. You got it. You got it.
He like,
You
okay,
got
let's
it. I want to, but you got it. I'm Capo Risky. I'm Sir GD from Chicago. I'm
Okay,
Larry.
Nini, I'm just a girl from Chicago.
I'm Big Booty Nuski.
And I'm Toya.
It's a
That's
nigga.
thing one and thing two.
Toya B, talking about thing one and thing two.
Bro, I know I'm not tweaking.
I'm
Bro.
crying, G.